1 second. There. See where it says allow?
The tower is really far away.
Yeah, so you need a remote for that.
All right, we are back. Sorry, everybody. The internet went out here, so this was not this time. This was not my fault. But we are back. We are live. Welcome. It is finals day here at the Beast, and we are currently following the group of Sterling, Mitoska, Greg Poverelli, Steve Bowden, and Lewis Bevins. They have started on Hardbody. That's the game they are playing. They are only playing players 1 and 3. So right now we only have Sterling and Greg competing at the moment. I'm just going to go fix one thing. I will be right back. Just one moment. We are going to have some other commentators in here for you too as well. So, okay. Yeah. The standing should bring you to. Let me actually get the proper standings up here if I can. Main finals. There we go.
Oh, score, that would be. Ian. No, just Ian. Oh, just Ian? Okay. They're doing it right now.
Needs to be refreshed, I think. Yeah, probably have to restart the Twitch channel.
Is that what's supposed to be up there?
This. Yeah, it could be this. That's frozen, so you probably need to refresh it or, yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah. Sterling sure snuck in a 3 billion point World Cup soccer game last night, huh? He sure did. This kid can play. I don't know if he travels too much, but he sure can play. That is for sure. All right, guys. So now if you type in standings in chat, you should be able to get a look at the current standings. Let me see if mine are showing up as well. I believe they are. So let's go here. Yes. Sorry, just bear with me a minute here while I get everything prepared. All right, here we go. After some issues yesterday, it looks like we have everything mostly cleared up. I hope we keep the cameras online. It is pretty crowded in the tournament area, but Sterling with a big move and ends up tilting. So that is going to end his game. And I believe, what is his score? 2.577280. So let's just write that down. 2.577280. So good ball 3 for Sterling there. Give him 2.5 million points. Now Greg's got his ball 3. He's going to try and best that if he can. All right, so he just needs one more completion of the red or green to light his, I believe, the playfield doubler. One blue target and one yellow target completion. 2 blue target completions, excuse me. All right, so he finishes a yellow. Now 1 more blue, and that'll light his ramps, I believe. Doesn't elect to go for it. I guess he doesn't need it right now. He really wants that doubler first, so. Now he has his ramps lit now because he hit that blue target. So he now wants to complete. Hi.
Some water. Do you have this set to Carter height and not Greg Pomerelli?
I need to adjust that. No, it's just because I was messing around with the cameras and.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some stuff done. How's Carter doing?
I'm not sure. I'm not focusing on him. I don't want to because he'll get mad at me.
That's not what I wanted, but thank you.
What do you want?
You're gonna leave this with you?
If you don't need it, sure. Is that okay?
Use it.
I will drink it.
I'll be back in a bit.
Did mom and dad do well in the tournament? So, me. So I'm just going to get Greg Poverelli's score here. Mr. Mike, man, come on in. I wasn't, you just got to pop that in. It's going to sound weird to you and tinny and everything, but it's fine on stream. It's just so you can hear me and I can hear you.
Gotcha.
All right, we're joined by Hattie from Frisco Pinball, 641770.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this awesome Beast coverage.
Yes, we seem to have gotten all the kinks worked out, hopefully, for now.
Nice.
And see if we stay that way. Dalton, we would love to travel more as well. It's expensive, though,
Yeah.
especially when it's 2 of us traveling. He won't travel on his own yet. He's still 17 years old, so he's still a youngin'. Mr. Mike, man, I didn't even get 9 games in on the main. Yesterday was, for lack of a better word, a shit show. We had issues with the stream and whatnot, so I didn't have any time to get. And I like I said, you had to have 9 games for a card, and I only got 8. I did play some classics though.
Queues were great, though. Everything went smoothly. It was really nice to get some games in. Everything well run. Machines held up for the most part. So.
Yeah, and anything that went down, the techs were right on it. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lewis blew this up. What did Lewis get yesterday? Do we have the scores?
What site is it? I'm trying to find it.
Twitch.tv /pinballers.
Okay.
JPW25, thank you for the follow. 3.3 million. I think the top score on this yesterday was like 6.6 million or something.
I think they blew it up at the end.
Oh
23,
my God! Never mind.
23 million, yeah.
And you're a little off.
And
there,
Gregory
Jesse.
put that 10 million up.
That was his last game of the night.
Yeah. Pulled the bell seat
Just to
out.
get the last buy, I believe it was. He had to get the 8th spot.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 23 million was what he got. Yeah.
Yeah, this one comes from a local, Dave, and played really well, and it was a nice new addition to the tournament. You know?
Yeah, you know what? This game is actually. It
hard.
feels like it's tough, but it also feels like a decent competition game too.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's not something you see very often. So I like seeing. Oh, Steve's trying to backhand that left ramp.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv is the website, and our channel is Pinballers. Pinballers. Oh, and oh, good. Okay, that scared me. I'm on my backup to my backup for the transmitters. So
What? Okay, so this is the 12, 13, 20, and 21 seed. Gotcha.
yeah, this is
Okay.
Group 4.
And they're playing a single ball?
They're playing player 1 and player 3.
Gotcha,
That's just
okay.
to prevent tilt throughs.
Makes sense.
Yeah, see, we're getting some.
Yeah.
I think it's filling up in here. I don't know what's.
There it comes.
Hopefully, we'll stay with you guys today.
Yeah.
So Steve finishes his ball 1 with 385,640.
Okay. Lewis up now. First set. I love how it's first set, second set, third set.
That's right, eh?
Try to complete the circuits. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
All right, let's try to stay up top.
Oh, boy.
Oh, right down the middle.
Yeah, I've seen that happen a few times.
Yeah, that's the tricky part with playing up top on the playfield and flipping away, because once it feeds that center drop, it's like a straight shot for down the middle.
And it's that center drop too. Yeah. Steve is contemplating what he wants to do here.
I learned that if you use that flex save, there's a stand-up on the left in white that gives you double scoring once you successfully use a flex save. So I think everybody, once it comes around from the right in lane and they pop up the in-lane saver, they aim for that white stand-up right away, because it gives you a little bit of double scoring for a time period.
Yeah. So if anybody's not familiar with this game, the objective here is you want to get your playfield doubler and your lift up your ramps. That's where the big money shots are. Yep. You can get shots up to, I believe it's 800,000, and they're repeatable as long as you hit them within a certain number of time. And then you have flex saves on the out lane, like you just saw Steve use there. There's an additional button on either side of the game that will allow you to bring up a saver, as you can see you did on the left side there.
You even bumped it up a little.
Yeah.
Too. How do you get back up the ramps? You just have to hit it with power? Or
you have to hit, I really think that you have to get up the ramps, to actually get the ramp, lift the ramps up, or get the ball up the ramps?
Get the ball up the ramps.
I think you need to do it off the left flipper. The right flipper's a little, to like from the left flip, from the right flipper up here, I don't think it'll.
Gotcha.
It's tough. Steve was trying to backhand here, I think, getting it up, and he did not. He wasn't able to.
Yeah.
But the only way you can get it up there is the ramps.
Gotcha. Yeah, this field was stacked. I was looking at the cut line for the A. The average score, what you had to get about, was a little over 80, which is nuts. It's usually like 65 to 70.
Yeah.
It was just a wild field, so good lesson learned for myself. Oh, nice shot. There you go.
Oh, almost a figure eight there.
All right. Like a Bond shot. Bond 60th.
So the flex saves also that you can see on those, I guess, the in/out lanes, there's two rollovers that are lit. If the ball rolls over those, the flex save will automatically go off for you, but then they will unlight, and you won't be able to use it anymore.
Gotcha.
I have seen players, as the ball is going in, sort of saving their auto and hitting the button themselves to keep the auto alive in case. And it is unlimited flex save. I believe there is a small delay before you can activate it again.
That's right. I think I used it once, and then the lights went out and said I couldn't use it again. So you do have to make good use of it.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is it is unlimited. So, you got a little bit of it.
It is unlimited, but you can't spam it.
Yes. That's very true. It's not Street Fighter.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, the top 24 just absolute dominant players, and guys and gals you see all the time.
This is the bottom group, and we have Greg Pavarelli, Steve Bowden, Lewis, and I mean, if anybody doesn't know Sterling is one of the best young players in North America. Maybe the best player in North America. At least the highest ranked.
Yeah,
I just don't think you see him too often. I don't think he travels or anything very often. But
he plays a lot of the local He's from Michigan area, so he plays up there. And man, I had to go after him after he blew up World Cup Soccer. He got $3.2 billion. I was like, well, let me get half of that. I'll be.
I sometimes have a superstition. If I'm queued up for a game and the player before me just absolutely blows it up, I say to myself, the game's not going to let two games, maybe I should abandon the queue and go somewhere else and come back after.
Sometimes I re-queue after that.
Yeah.
But it was fun watching him because it solidified his spot in A, because he was sort of bleeding out towards the end with the score. But man, that gave him 100 and gave him the good shot. And it was like his last entry, so it was kind of cool to see.
And he's actually the bus driver in this group, so he picked this game, and so far it's been a good selection for him. He still has a commanding lead here.
And so it goes Hardbody, Aerosmith, and then Iron Man. Really tough queue, especially that Aerosmith.
Oh my God, that was killing people yesterday. They did adjust the tilts on a lot of these games, and Aerosmith and Iron Man are both games that the tilt was adjusted.
Oh, that's nice. So you can actually flip.
Yeah. So Steve has his loops lit here.
Nice.
However, he doesn't have the doubler, which is okay. He's up to 1.4. Oh no, the ball hopped the flipper there.
elevated over. Unbelievable.
That'll at least put him into
What's the score? 1.5?
1.567 460.
Is that ball 3?
That is ball 3. Yes.
Okay, so currently second place.
Currently second place. Now Lewis had the top score on this in qualifying, so and this can definitely be done with one ball.
Yep.
You can just repeat those orbits once they're open.
He's got to pass 641 to pass Greg.
Yeah. So trying to keep it. That's going to do it there. All right, so we are going to move on to Aerosmith, I believe, and we'll just go over to a sponsor as I move the rig, and we'll be right back.
Trophies and plaques for the Beast are provided by Ulick Store. Family owned and operated, get your unique laser engraving and keepsakes from ulickstore.com. And whenever you're in Monroe, Michigan, check out the Ulick Store's Pinball and Classic Arcade.
Very scared of
Here, and we're back. All right. Aerosmith Pro.
Okay, so we're moving on to Aerosmith. You're going to see the screen get a little funky because we're a little further away, but hopefully we'll be able to read the scores. Anyway.
Yeah, looks good. Luckily, the font is nice on this one.
Yeah, like I said, Chad, I'm on the backup to my backup. So as long as we have cameras, we're good for now. All right, so Aerosmith. Group Pinball, thank you for the follow.
Welcome, Captain BZ, first-time chatter. And as you see, Sterling in the lead right now, 4 points. Steve Bowden with 2, Greg with 1, and Lewis with 0.
The thing I found with Aerosmith and streaming is it's very hard to see the score because of the white on the light color blue, so it's really tough.
Well, we'll see it once the ball ends. So that's the nice thing is they have that blue background after the darker blue. Rough ball 1.
Okay, so chose to go with Sweet Emotion here. Now, this game is funny. We call this like the layout is very similar to Kiss, and the rules are very similar to Guardians. Yes. So it's like it's the Guardians Kiss.
What song do you usually start with? I go Sweet Emotion. I think
Sweet Emotion is a good one to start with. And just like Guardians, you pick a mode at the very beginning, which is a song. If you play through the song and you finish there's 2 parts to the mode. If you finish the first part, then you go to a second part. Locks you can light by hitting the toy box, which will light the, I guess it's elongated scoop to the left of the right ramp.
Yep.
And you can lock up to 6 balls and get a 6-ball multi-ball. I guess similar to Venom, where you can, hold the button in to cancel your multi-ball to add more.
Exactly. And there's deceptively large out lane on the left. Even though you got the double in lanes, it always finds its way to the left out lane. But it is fun. The locks were tough to light on during qualifying, and if you got the 6-ball multi-ball, you had a really good chance of getting a high score.
So Captain BZ, it's actually the opposite. It's the layout of Kiss and the rules of Guardians.
Yes. It's a big move. You have to make that move when it hits those left in lanes because it just finds its way.
And they did adjust the tilt on this, and everybody here got into a Congo line and was able to take 45 seconds of practice.
Nice.
To practice. Now, can you take a 2-ball multi-ball in this, or is it minimum 3?
Minimum 3.
Okay, so that's where it differs from Venom in the sense that you can, okay. So he does light his 3rd lock here.
Really good start to get the multi-ball set up, and I think if you get to 2 or 3 on ball 1, you kind of want to risk it maybe on ball 2 and try to go for a 4 or 5-ball multi-ball instead of just taking the 3. Just depends on where everybody is.
Oh, I see, Captain BZ. You wish it was the opposite. Yeah. You wish it was a Guardians layout with Kiss rules. Okay.
Metallica and Aerosmith. What's up, Dalton? Good to see you in chat. All right, Greg Pavarelli, New York.
Dalton has permission to run predictions in chat still, so if people have channel points and want to do some predictions, they are more than welcome to.
Okay, we're good.
I'm going to go over on that, Dalton, because these players are amazing and they're going to set themselves up well.
Yeah, let's see what the highest qualifying score on this was.
Like 3 something, I think.
300 million.
Yeah, I think so. I know. I saw Sanjay blow it up.
No, they can't. Not yet. I have to turn it
5.
How about 5?
Wow,
545 by Jason Zoller.
Actually, I saw Sanjay blow it up, and then he was talking to Jason Zoller, and Zoller's like, "Oh, I'll beat that."
Well, he sure did. 545 million by
Holy
Jason
crap.
Zoller.
Nice job, Levy, too, with 424.
Yeah.
Levy posting on Pidside yesterday that Aerosmith have retired from touring.
Have they? Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Actually, I just saw that in the news today.
They,
I think they were upstate New York or something
Yeah.
doing their last show or whatever. So that might have been when.
Yeah, Steven Tyler can't do it anymore. All right, Greg with an unfortunate left out lane drain, but it's only ball 1. Good chance to still get yourself back in. All right, Lewis, what are you going with? All right, dude looks like a lady. Left the toy box and then the center ramp.
Yeah.
Does that light? Okay, then it switches.
I think it's
Gotcha.
like that is a similar to Kiss mode. I think.
Yes.
Yeah, where you kind of move the shots across the playfield as you hit them.
Yeah, I saw that on Zeppelin yesterday. Some of my shots were moving things around. I was like, hey, stay in one spot, please.
Yeah.
All right, second lock. Oh, big
Very
move.
nice bump over. Does he stay?
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
He's got 1 lock. It's all good. All right, so ball 1 is done for every player. Looks like Steve may be in the lead right now. Sterling gonna step up.
see if I can make this a little. See, we're testing the limits of the backup to the backup now.
Yeah, I know. It could have been a darker blue. Would have been nicer on the background.
I'm just trying to
Drop it a little.
maybe see if I drop the.
Yeah. Then bring it down.
Just a second. Let me do it over here so we can still see the play field.
There you go. Nice.
No, what is it? Is it 360 the next resolution down?
Yeah.
Or is it 480p?
Where are you at? We'll go to 360, but the lowest I think you have there is 480 on Streamlabs.
But it's there. We go.
And then you can resize it yourself.
But it's not 14 by or 16 by 9.
Will Streamlabs let you free
Yes.
stretch it? Okay.
Yeah.
You could always hide it behind the background, and then it won't bleed over other things.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, folks. Jeff is.
Crazy 8 players, come on over here, please. Crazy 8 players, over here, please.
All right. There's another side tournament starting while the A/B finals are going on.
Yeah, I signed up for that. I don't even.
It's the Crazy 8. Crazy 8 tournaments, 12 entries.
12 entries, 8 games, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Top 8
And,
make playoffs.
It goes from 11 to 4. So just so you folks, we'll hear Teolis in the background. Steve bounded up, ball 2. All right, got his third lock. Is he going to take it?
Take it? He's not. He hasn't touched the button yet.
Yeah, he'll take it.
Might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't like qualifying, right? You're not looking to put up, 545 million. Well, that would be nice.
Gotcha.
You just want to beat the other players.
Oh,
right?
nice.
So,
They upped it to 14 entries. Cool. Nice.
oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So, got a jackpot there. Still has 2 alive. Try to trap up and spam some jackpots. Oh, a little bit of a fumble there, but that's okay. Got some points out of it, and it's out.
No.
Okay, no, he had one left.
Okay, he
Nice.
had a ball.
Okay.
So at least he still has a ball in play. He's got 8 seconds left on his mode.
Exactly. And there it goes.
Can we see his score? So hard to see those scores.
That's okay. We'll get them at the end. Just use your imagination. Count yourself.
Thank you for playing the Beast all weekend. This is a nice little way to wrap up.
Gonna let Jeff talk here.
Me applaud the tech, the TDs, the volunteers like John and her crew, and Gary and Cindy Gluckstein upon here and their wonderful staff. They are the ones that made this happen.
Oh, great. Doesn't have much of a ball there.
So we canceled the tournament. Sorry.
As this place packs up more and more, I get more and more worried about that.
You're going to get to play how many entries? No, you're all wrong. I've given you 14 entries. I've made 14 entries to play your best 8 games. So there are 18 to choose from.
Box.
There it is.
Second ball here.
You might want to choose to play a few games more than once. But remember, you need to play 8 different games. That is on you.
Rough outline, Drain. Oh, wait. No.
Your math sucks. The games we're playing are this bank here, the women's bank. Darlin is not in this bank.
All right, so for the Crazy Eights, they're using the women's bank. You can check those games. It can be Jaws, Bonsai Run, Fun House. Good titles.
Yeah, I really like that woman's bank. I was
They-
jealous.
Yeah, I know. They got some good titles.
Yeah.
Watch the standings and any ties for games played. Or even any, like 1 and 2. You need to do the tiebreakers right at 4 o'clock. If the scores are the same on 1 and 2, I'll be going by who has the better game. So if Drew gets the
Just waiting for Jeff to stop talking, folks, and then
Matt
we'll...
gets a third, and that's his best. Drew would have a higher seed. It'll never happen. Anyway, any other questions about this, please?
2.4 million to start it for Sterling here. Okay,
Nice, there we
good.
go.
Where's the Saints club?
Yeah, that was like in line with a lot of scores yesterday, just super low. It had a tighter tilt, and it's playing as brutal. Yeah, he's upset about that
See
one.
if I can fix that.
That was a bad angle off the rebound.
Different kind of software. I'm trying to get 14. So, yeah, I might have to check how to do that. I might have to manually add 2 there once. If I do. Let me test with Bob.
All right, so
Was that ball 3? That was ball 3.
that was ball
wasn't it?
3, yeah. So an update on the second group. It looks like Bill Mason is in the lead. This group is Carter Castleman, Bill Mason, Jamie Catone, and Brian Shepard. Bill took second and first, second on Stars, first on Venom, and Carter has 3 with a third on Stars and a second on Venom.
They're moving over to Beatles now.
Yeah, and so Brian Shepard has 4 with first on Stars, last on Venom, and then Jamie Catone has a last on Stars and a third on Venom, so he is sitting in fourth place.
Thanks, Pat the Weirdo. Yeah, we it's been a challenge since yesterday, but we're holding up so far. So hopefully that will continue.
All right, so Steve up. Oh, big move. That looks like 1. Looks like 1 right now. 1 danger. All right, coming back. Rejected off the center ramp. Playing Slingtown through the left orbit. And now he just needs to
the moonwalks out there.
13.3 for Steve, plus a little in bonus, so 13.6 about. He just needed that right orbit to light his elevator lock. All right, so Greg Pavarelli up, currently sitting in third with 1 point.
4.2 for Greg.
Nice, thank you.
You can see it, but it's hard for us on the smaller.
Yeah, you guys have a better view.
Yeah.
All right, nice dead bounce. One toy lock, center ramp. Oh, rejected again. Come back in. Nice little roll. All right. Tip over. All right. Let's try for that center ramp. It's a little late there.
Okay.
Didn't get the elevator.
Right now, I'm going to manually enter it in. We got it figured out a lot good, everyone. Just there's 12 right now.
Thanks, Pat. We're doing our best.
Pinball streaming is an event.
Any other questions?
It pays so well too.
Oh, yeah.
It pays amazing. Thank you, Pat, for those bids.
Long hours, low pay.
We do that at 4 o'clock. Oh, sorry. Raffle tickets, yeah.
All right.
Last chance to buy your raffle tickets. If you haven't picked up your shirts, you better do that now. If you ordered a poster...
The thing that worries me is we're moving one game further next, too, so I don't know if that's...
raffle tickets are $5.
All right, so that's going to... Is that the game?
$10 free. And the draw will be around 3 o'clock.
All right, I'm going to take the batteries out of that
You do
bullhorn.
not have to be here to win here. You have to
All
figure out how
right.
to get your prize, though. We're not delivering.
Gotcha.
They'll be left here, pockets here.
Awesome.
All right, I got to set it on. Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, wow, we got a hype train started here. DOS Reboot, thank you for the sub. 8 months. Appreciate
Nice.
it.
Thank you. Earn those exclusive emotes? You know,
There
contribute to the
are,
hype
yeah,
train?
there are some, yeah.
Got an appreciation for pinball streaming and the pinballers, bringing you this awesome action from Buffalo, New York. Please feel free, drop some bits or use your Prime sub if you have an Amazon Prime account. Make sure you get it. It's free, one every month.
Lewis is starting multi-ball.
All right, 3 again, and it's coming down. There we go.
5.7 going into this ball for Lewis.
So he's about, there we go. He's trying to catch, I think Steve was in the driver's seat.
I believe so.
Okay, around
Just
60
like
still
earlier,
is,
put your hand up when your score is done, and the scorekeeper will help you.
All right, so thank you for the 99 bits, Pat. Appreciate that.
Thank you again. Super lanes now,
Nice.
so completed the mode. Oh, it looks like, yeah, trying to shots the lanes there. Could have just gone center ramp if he wants to get those lanes, right? Keep repeating.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that'll do it for Aerosmith. And we'll move it on to Iron Man, which is coming up next. So hang tight and we'll just...
The Beast is brought to you in part by American Pinball, makers of top-quality pinball machines, including Houdini, Oktoberfest, Hot Wheels, Legends of Valhalla, Galactic Tank Force, and their latest Barrio's Barbecue Challenge. Who doesn't like hot sauce and hot rods? Get all the information on games, news, support, and more at AmericanPinball.com.
All right, some updates for you on the other groups. Right now in Group 1, Carlos is in the lead with 4 points. They're on their second game, Jurassic Park. Jack is in second, Steve Zoller in third, Sanjay in fourth. Group 2 is done. Okay, so Bill Mason advances with a 6-point total, and Brian Shepard advances as well.
Yeah, Carter's out. He said he had a house ball on ball 3. He only needed 100,000 points.
Oh.
Yeah, so, that's right. So Bill and Brian will advance. That's the only group that's finished right now.
Jamie and Carter will be knocked out. And then,
where are we here?
we are Iron Man. There you go.
Oh, okay. We are at 4-4-4-2 here.
Nice. Very close game. Very close round. And then group 4, or no, that's where we're on, sorry. Group 3 is Tom Graff at first. After game 1, Mystic. Levy in second. And then Matt Richardson in third, and Chris Stevens in fourth. They're on their second game, Guardians of the Galaxy.
There you can see the standings there.
Yeah, El Rocco, Iron Man, you couldn't breathe on it.
They definitely changed the tilt.
Yeah.
I heard that it's you can make a pretty big move now.
Nice.
As you can see Lewis did there.
It was just unreal. But, everybody had to play with it, so you got to make do.
That's the thing, right? I mean, the games, they may play, people say, oh, it's unfair, the tilt is tight. Well,
everybody's got it.
It's tight for everybody. So it's while you may not feel like it's fair in the sense that everybody has the same game to play.
Yeah, you get the same amount of time to try to get a good score on it. Luckily, my first game on it, I got like 23 million, so I was done with it. I never had to play it again.
Yeah, that's good.
But it was a couple lucky bounces, and that's all it takes. But it always comes back to you, like yesterday at Classics, if you got the big game scoop, it tilted on you. So it was funny.
The tighter the tilt, the better, says Nick Shako.
Not always. Sometimes you want to flip without tilting.
Well, it having too tight of a tilt takes away a good portion of the skill of pinball, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're unable to nudge at all, you're taking away an aspect of the game of pinball, right?
Yeah, you're just praying you can get accurate shots on every go around.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Steve Bowden, player 2. Got 2 letters on his monger.
Oh,
ball
that's coming
save.
back.
Yep.
Grace period.
They did have a nice ball save on this, which is great. All right, monger's up. Good catch. All right, 3 letters away. Nice. Got a shot on War Machine. Another loop. Beautiful. All right. First bogey. Right orbit.
All right, so monger's up. Now, monger wasn't set on high. I thought that they would have the monger set where you have to shoot it up the middle to bring it up, but that's not the settings.
All right, stay. Slingtown, USA.
That is Frisco Pinball, Colonel Mustard.
Hello, hello.
Hottie's joined us.
Yeah,
all the way from Frisco, Texas, by way of Michigan.
Yep. I went to Pinburg, drove to meet my family in Michigan for a little vacation, and then drove here from Michigan to Buffalo. It was great. I got to drive through the lovely country of Canada. All right, so Greg up.
I can't assume everyone's a leader. I know, so I'm not worried about that. Jeff, can I jump this on the list?
All right, he's going to bogey out. Bogey was a good strategy for some people because the ramp shots flowed really well. Like, he's already at 1.2.
And that's the only safe return to your flippers, right?
Exactly.
Just hitting those ramps.
All right, another monger shot, 102 away from bringing it up there.
Patience.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's not over for Greg here. No. Greg wins, and he's guaranteed a tie break, so...
Oh, in lane to out lane. The worst way to drain, in my opinion. Hamburglar, no, I will actually be on vacation for a work event that week. Unfortunately, it's the same weekend in Houston. I wanted to go if it was in November, but not this time.
Yeah, there is a tiebreak if Greg wins. Oh, there is no tiebreak. You're correct. It's the top 2. You're right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Greg wins and he's in. You win and you're in. Yeah, right. I was thinking 4-3-2-1,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, 4-2-1-0.
Exactly. 4-2-1-0. That Papa scoring, right?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Sterling. Ball 1. Let's see what it goes for. All right. It's a skill shot.
Bob.
Nice dead bounce. Patience. Beautiful ramp.
Try and ramp
Yeah.
out here. Get your bogeys going.
Beautiful. Look at that. 2.3, 2.4 already. Nice. There's drones. Yeah, bogey out, young man. Bogey out.
There he goes. Get that back under
nice.
control. Very nice.
Little reject there.
Catch.
It's
Oh,
okay.
man,
Good
it's-
ball 1. Yeah.
Those out lanes, if it's anywhere near there, Matt, you're gonna have to make a move on that.
It's almost like do you set up longer first before you try bogeying out, or just bogey out, see if you can find the ramps?
So Ryan G. Pinball asks a good question in chat. Do y'all prefer Papa, Pinberg, or IFPA scoring? I personally prefer Pinberg
Yeah, I think
because
me too.
you get a point for however many players you beat. That's there's no bonus points. There's no
Yeah.
I feel like that's the purest way to do it, but
Yeah.
But 4-2-1-0 seems to be the most common, I think, right?
I get giving the reward for winning a pin or winning a machine.
Getting a bonus point.
Yeah.
I mean, it keeps it interesting too.
Exactly.
It prevents. It helps keep players in,
Yes.
even if they lose, right?
Exactly. Lewis letting some drain. Smart. Get control of one and get a good
Bob,
shot.
here you go.
So what you want to do here is spellmonger. Put him down to light the super jackpot.
All right.
Typically, you want to kind of graze him on one of the left or the right side. You don't want to hit him right in the middle because that magnet can just pull you right down the middle and drain. One more here.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so now the center shot is lit for super jackpot. Oh, rattles it.
Coming back. Ball's over. Nice.
Oh,
Shoot it.
Last shot at it.
Yeah,
Oh,
shoot it.
Maybe one more. No, that's it.
All right. 2.2 on his multi-ball.
Hey, Cat.
It looks like he's gonna go try and ramp out here for bogey.
There you go. Trying to bring Monger back up again, it looks like.
Looks like it. Yeah. I mean,
Why not?
maybe change the strategy. Well, tried the ramps and then
If
ended
you're
up getting
feeling
a
it.
couple Monger letters, so figured, maybe it's got War Machine here.
Yeah.
You can backhand that.
And you can stack War Machine with Monger too.
But you got to
which is
start.
nice.
You got to start War Machine first.
Exactly. Nice. Okay.
Okay, fast scoring is ready.
Where's he go? Monger? Or
Oh, whoa,
Yeah,
that
he's
didn't register.
Oh,
Wow, what a nudge. Look at this.
beautiful nudge.
This Iron Man's letting them play now.
Yep. I cannot tell you folks how tight it was yesterday.
Starts
so this is
War
nice to
Machine.
see. All right.
So now we're going to try and bring in Monger, yes.
Exactly.
Get him up while ball saves on so you can get some hits on him for free without worrying about a drain here, but no, the ball save is done. And so is the multi-ball? And so is his ball.
But he does have Monger set up again, so he set himself up nicely on ball 3.
Now, I'm not sure if a second Monger does require a shot up the middle now or
Gotcha.
not. We'll have to see when ball 3 hits.
All right, so Lewis was 7 million, a little over 7. Steve Bowden coming up. Making his way right now.
Do we have any updates in the other groups?
Still in Jurassic Park in Group 1. And they're on Game 3 for
Group 3 in our group.
yeah.
Oh, this group 3 is a pretty close one.
Yeah.
4-4-3-3. Just like this group here, 4-4-4-2.
And they're on World Cup Soccer right now, and I can tell you they're just about to finish with ball 1. Tom is on Thomas player 4.
All right, there's a couple more letters here for Monger. Oh, nice. Whew. See that magnet just fired it through the in lane there.
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
Monger
Steve.
has been started now. We're going to bring him up.
Let's get some control. Ball save's
All right,
gone.
now it's up. It's 2 shots, 3 shots. 4. Oh, no, 5. Oh, no.
No.
That seemed a little uncharacteristic
Yeah.
just to keep firing at it like that, eh?
I think he was trying to get some quick shots on it. While
Maybe get that grace period
Yeah.
super jackpot if he could, but I think it would have been too late.
yeah, I think he was hoping for the quick super activation. But he could still bogey out. And, he's got a good score. So 4. Now let's see what Greg can do. Greg's got Monger. There you go. Oh, no, he went for his bogey, sorry.
I just wanted to make sure there was nothing that either needed to be addressed to me or anyone needed to take a look at it after.
Beautiful.
All right, so Monger's up now. You got bogeys going. Now he's blocked the left rim, so
No one in sight.
I mean, I guess you just go Monger here, right?
I would just orbit out and
Orbits are worth points here.
yeah. We got a bogey. Shoot those arrows. Oh, nice.
Oh, that was 2
1,
dangerous.
2? Okay.
I believe so.
Be careful.
Get it under control here. Breathe. Breathe.
You got this, Greg.
He knows what he needs to do. Just win in your ear.
And smart decision to skirt the left side of the Monger, so it gives you a safer feed and not shoot it dead on.
Try and avoid the magnet as
Exactly.
much as you can. Oh, it doesn't, another in lane here. Hey.
All right, one more.
Here we go. Starts fast scoring, or he gets it ready. Can you? I think you can still start it.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Is he locked out?
Well, the
They're all
inserts are
yeah.
off now.
I thought you could. All right, ball save. Yep, gets it back.
You want to
Smart.
bring the Monger up.
Keep 2. Oh, all right. Now you gotta send them. You can hear it going.
Yeah, so you cannot start fast scoring once you've started Monger. Would have been nice to have that going into the multi-ball. That's 1. That's 2.
He's
I
going
guess
for
just
that.
to get a couple 100,000 for that, right? I mean,
Exactly. All right, 1.5 on his Iron Man,
so,
or Ironmonger, excuse me.
oh, these in lanes.
All right, bogey out.
Oh! And I think he started that fast scoring there just as he drained.
Hey, Chris, I'll let you know something.
But that'll put him in first place for now,
Yep.
with Sterling still yet to play his ball. 2. He didn't start it? I know he didn't start it before the multi-ball, but
Yeah, he was close, I think.
did he not? I thought maybe he started it on that drain. But.
So it looks like they added some games. If you are playing Crazy Eights and you're here, there are classics in the Crazy Eight banks as well. They turned on Sky Jump, Stargazer, 8-Ball, Dolly, Frontier.
Yeah, so it's the classics in the women's banks.
Nice.
You're going to have to get in there at some point to
Yeah.
get some entries in. All right, so we're going to ramp out again here. I mean, it worked for him in ball 1 a little bit. Oh, no.
Oh, almost got the shimmy. And there's a first tilt on Iron Man, which is a nice.
Yeah.
Nice to see
And he
that.
had to aggressively shake the
Yeah.
machine to get it to tilt.
Nice to see that.
That
it's
would have
on.
been a tilt through probably yesterday. Okay.
All right, ball 3.
Oh, Chad. Okay.
We got Lewis coming up, 7.8. Gonna let it sit for a sec.
All right.
Okay. Monger's up.
This is it. Ball 3. Close
Yeah.
game. Anybody's game here.
There's one. Oh, staying.
If you are one of the 4s in this group, second place is good enough. If you're a Greg,
Yeah.
it's
Do or
win
die.
only.
Nice.
All right, that's 2. See if you can survive 4 more here. There's another one.
Good patience on
Rather
the dead
than
bounce.
take a shot at it and risk that magnet, that was a nice bounce
Yep.
to get a more controlled
Got it.
shot to it.
Nice.
All right. We'll bring the Monger up right away. Try and get a few shots on it before the ball save ends. Doesn't manage to do that.
Chris. Didn't you want to stream? Chris, do you want to stream? Okay. He's one of the guys I wanted to stream, but he has to play in the semis. So either next shift, next round. You want to
Sure.
do the next round? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm in this tournament too. I want to get some entries in as well at some point. So, and I'm sure you want to get some entries in as well.
Yeah.
So if we can definitely get a
Little breather.
replacement after this, yeah. Hello, backhand. Welcome. We survived yesterday. Hopefully, we will make it through today.
All right, Lewis with 12 million. Set the standard right now. Very catchable. Steve Bowden walking up now. He doesn't have the progress anymore in Monger.
Let's have a quick look at the current round. We still got a couple games going. They are still on Jurassic Park in
Yeah,
Game
that's
2
crazy.
on Group 1, so we'll probably end up moving over there once we're done here,
Yeah.
because they'll have one more game on TX Sector, I believe.
TX. And that TX sector played nice.
I didn't.
Yeah, it was a really good one.
Okay, so 12 million is the score here. That's the chase score for these players right now after Lewis finishes.
Hey, Carter's in first in the Crazy Eights.
That's going to be a tough one to qualify for, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
only top 8 out of how many players? Do you
80.
have? 80?
To the top 10%.
10%.
Just got to play the games that have low plays, because they
Yeah.
got both banks. So if you get decent score, you can get like 85 points,
Yeah.
as long as nobody else plays it.
That's true. I'm thinking Sky Jump might be a game not too
Yeah.
many people play, although I see people on it.
Dolly's already got like six
Oh,
plays.
Yeah,
Everyone
it plays so
loves it.
nice,
Yeah.
though.
It really does. Such great feeds.
Yeah. Low rage tilt.
What up, Z-Mac? Welcome.
All right. Let's see what Steve's going to do here.
It didn't register as Whiplash.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just, I think Ian's going to look for to see if it does it again. So that didn't register.
What's up, Rachel? All right, so Steve, unfortunately,
He's still, no, he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Steve will be done for the day.
Yep.
On to Crazy Eights, I think.
Yep.
If he's registered, I'm not sure. No.
All right, so Greg has to pass at least 12.5, it looks like. Ball save on. All right, bogey out.
These magnets are something.
He's going for that whiplash. Okay.
Yeah, well,
see
I
it.
mean, you know what? It's
Yep.
win,
Yeah.
and you're in for Greg. So no pulling any punches. Ball 3.
All right. Gets that back.
Mark 5 completed.
350 on his jackpot. 362. Beautiful shot.
Just going to orbit here, I think, is the best way to...
Give it back to him.
Get one more in.
Yep.
Okay. All right, what do you do here? You need to pick up $1.5 million.
I would honestly
Just
vote.
ramp out.
Oh,
no!
no. Greg is out.
Less than 700,000 away.
So close.
So that'll end Greg's day.
Yep.
I believe Sterling is through already
Yeah,
here.
Sterling.
No, yeah, Sterling
Yeah.
will be through as well with the 1 point here. Not sure if he's going to elect to play anyway or.
So Lewis and Sterling will move on.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get some bonus pinball this round. We can move over to. This group. Let me see what we can do here if we can get the game. I see what ball they're on Jurassic Park.
Hopefully 3. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Rachel, we have Mike Castleman from Pinballers in the booth, as well as myself, Frisco Pinball, Hottie. Thank you for the follow. Kaz C46, welcome to the stream. Again, folks, if you're enjoying the great content put on by the Pinballers here at the Beast, please feel free to show your support, follow. If you'd like to donate any bits, or if you have a Prime sub with an Amazon Prime account, feel free to drop it here and show your support. We are still in round 1 of the main A playoffs at the Beast. We're going over to group, I think this is group 3. They're still on Jurassic Park. This is their second game. Right now, Carlos in the lead with 4 points, Jack with 2, Steve Zoller with 1, and Sanjay in 4th. But this is a long, friendly playing Jurassic Park, so it is going to be a long one. It looks like Tom Graff's group is done. Okay, gotcha. Tiebreaker? Okay. So it does look like we have a tiebreaker in Tom's group. We'll probably switch over to that. So, in case you're wondering, there is another side tournament going on called the Crazy 8 Tiebreaker. It is 80 players, top 8 make the playoffs. It's 14 entries. They take your best 8 games. And so, yeah. So we got that going on. Mike is moving the rig over to Hardbody for the tiebreaker on this group. I don't want to touch his stuff, but let me go ahead and tell you that info.
I was happy not to have one in Classics.
Okay, so group 3 is going to be a tiebreaker between Tom and Levy on Hardbody.
We are going to a tiebreak.
Nice. There it is. Tom versus Levy.
Yeah.
Hardbody, players 1 and 3.
Just gonna need to wait for that to pop up.
Again, congratulations to Lewis and Sterling for advancing.
In group 4. That's not there yet. So this is the group we're following.
Oh.
Yeah, you just gotta wait for the game to appear
gotcha.
up here. He hasn't input it yet.
Gotcha.
But it is Matthew Richardson. We're ready. Yeah, it is Matthew Richardson going through in this group.
Nice. Congrats, Matt.
And it will be between Tom Graff and Levy.
Chris with 4 points. Great performance.
So you can get the hardest body.
Who could take down Arnold? Thank you for the follow, Arcade. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Rachel manifesting a victory for Tom here. All right, Levy up first. Backhands that left ramp nicely. Hits his loop there. Oh, center. All right.
Oof.
On the fly shot.
Completes one red bank.
Trying to get back up to the left.
The blue, while looking dangerous, actually seems to be pretty safe. It's a little offset to the left. And a lot of people have been going with that blue bank when they're in the lower play field. So he has a blue. Trying for another one here. So see, he has the...
Oh, a little bit of a flipper fumble there. Where's he at? 3.
How do you play this? Okay, so you can see there's a grid in the middle of the playfield, just above the flippers. The grid represents the red, yellow, green, and blue banks of drop targets, stand-up targets on the playfield. Completing a row, I believe the row will light the center shot underneath the upper playfield, which will lift up the ramps. When you lift up the ramps, there's an orbit there that will provide that's the shot you want to hit. You can get it up to 400,000 points if you repeat the ramp, the under the ramp shots. Completing a column will light a little stand up just above the left sling for a double play field.
A little bit of a miss there from Tom. Thank you for the raid. Top rope pinball off the top ropes.
Joe Hills with the subscription. Thank you so much. Top rope with the raid. Appreciate that. How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome.
In case you're joining us, this is a tiebreaker between Tom Graff and Levy Naiman on Hardbody. They both ended up with 5 points in their first round, and now we see who advances.
And I believe the grid will stay. Does it stay with you from ball to ball, or no? It does. Oh wait. Yes. He has to redo the grid again. Yeah. So progress does not stay with you from ball to ball.
All right. Oh, use it.
Oh no! And there's flex saves, by the way. As you can see, he just strained out the left out lane there. There is an additional button on either side of the playfield that will bring up a little gate that will close the out lane. You have basically unlimited flex saves. There is a grace period, I guess you could call it, between uses. You can't just spam it.
Yeah, I think I thought he drained player 4, but I guess it didn't take any.
Oh yeah, maybe there was no. He's lucky.
Yeah,
there was no validation, I guess.
Yeah, I thought.
So the progress does save then. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was looking at it going, oh, I guess the progress doesn't. But yeah.
All right, there he got his flex save, as you can
So
see.
he used the automatic one there, which puts those rollover lights out. So he will have to manually use that right flex save now in order to save it. So he can bring up those ramps right now with that middle shot, but what he wants to do, he has his playfield doubler lit.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he was going for those targets. I would have tried getting that doubler and then opening those ramps. That's where the money is.
Yeah, he had that left blinking white stand up on the top left was his double scoring, and I'm surprised he didn't.
He didn't play out of turn. He actually, we're playing player 1 and player 3. He plunged ball 1 of player 4, and I guess the playfield didn't validate. And he did not realize that and tried to play the ball.
Yeah, Joe Plunge, he gets a pass, even if there's a couple flips for him. Yeah, especially on a tiebreaker like this, I don't think there'd be a DQ on that. All right, Tom, second ball, coming around that right upper loop. He's one more on the green bank, it looks like.
You finish up your ball, generally from like a mental state, you're like, okay, I got to take a break, I got to
All right, nice.
Upper playfield.
Yeah,
This is
nice
where you
shot.
want to keep it if you can. Try and finish those banks. Get that last red drop target there. If you can get the ball trapped on that upper left flipper too, you can backhand those green targets safely, and the ball will typically come back to that flipper again.
All right, flex save, nice use of it. His double scoring's lit.
Does have the double scoring lid here. Really want to get the ramps done, so he wants to finish a blue bank and a green bank.
Double scoring is on.
So double scoring is lit. Now there's no time period. This double scoring is not going to time out. There's no timeout or anything.
That's awesome.
It's just double scoring.
I'll save it. Nice. All right, good flex save right there. Back up top.
Really wants that green target if he can hit it. So he's finished the blue. Now he just needs that one green target to light his ramps. Now the power. Oh, it's the column. Sorry. He does have. He wants to hit it up the middle there where that white arrow is to open up the ramps. If you can do that,
there you go.
They are now open.
Oh!
The flex save kicks the ball out. Now he just wants to hit orbits here. He may have closed the ramp. Oh no! Now the orbits are lit. Yeah.
We call the flex save bounce. Nice.
You want to try and get the ball on the left flipper. It's a little safer to hit the orbits from there. Oh, he didn't flex save. He didn't flex save. He had it. He had it. That'll put him in the lead. Slight lead going into ball 3.
Nice job. Okay. Close game.
So yeah, at this point, I think Tom will still be able to lift those ramps up, and I don't even. It just doesn't need double scoring. I would just lift those ramps up, build the value up on them, on that orbit.
Agreed.
I mean, it depends on what Levy does here as well.
All right. There we go. It has advanced to player 1 this time.
So one more red completion. That's the middle one he still needs to do. The light is out on that, so look there. He's done it now. Now the center ramps are open. So at this point, you might want to just think about ramping out here. Don't worry about the doubler. Yeah, it looks like he might have been trying to get in there. Oh, okay. Well, watch out. That's too dangerous.
Right. Tom is coming up. Just needs about 100, less than 100,000.
94,000 will do it.
All right. So he's got a plunge. Stay up top as long as you can.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, just grind out points, right? Like.
Nice fist bump between Levy and Tom. Good effort by Levy there. Let's see what happens. What's up, Pluto? Welcome.
There you go. That'll show you the current bracket. We do have the bracket here. Oh, why is it not showing? Did we back out of the...
I think because it's not the active window. Now you can do it. There you go.
So we are currently in a tiebreaker here. There's one group still playing on Walking Dead.
They finally finished Jurassic Park. All right, Carlos is through in the first group. He's got 2 4s.
Tom's just gonna keep it safe
if
he can. It's okay. He's gonna try and open this ramp here.
Yeah.
Careful. Oh, he flex save. That's not gonna do it.
What's his bonus? What's his bonus?
Can't see it. 50.
Yeah, he got it.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah, with 50.
Oh my goodness.
What a close game.
By 13,000 points.
I thought the bonus was 32 because it said it on the
We couldn't see it behind the sticky. I was like, suspense.
Very close game. Congratulations to Tom Graff. Levy
Tom will make it through to the next round.
with a great game. And Tom and Matthew will advance. So
we are just waiting to see who's going to advance in Group 1, aside from Carlos. Anybody can advance through, with the exception of, Sanjay
could get a 4.
Sanjay could get a 4 and get a tiebreak if Carlos takes second.
Yes.
But he needs Carlos to finish second, and he needs to finish first.
Nice.
I'm going to go get an update on the score. I think they're on ball 2 now.
Gotcha. Welcome, Balbo. First time chatter. Again, everybody, this is the Pinballers stream here at the Beast at Pocketeer Billiards in Buffalo, New York. This is the first round of the Main A Finals. Your current players advancing are Carlos de la Cerda, Bill Mason, Brian Shepard, Tom Graff, Matt Richardson, Sterling Tosca, and Louis Bevins. There are 8 players who had a bye. Those players will be playing in the next round, quarterfinals. Jason Zoller, Escher Lefkoff, and others. Let me see if I can give you those names real quick. Main A standings. There we are. Your top 8 were Jared August, Jason Zoller, Escher Lefkoff, Drew Sedolia, Preston Curry, Nate Grant, Zachary Parks, and Gregory Kennedy. Gregory Kennedy with the last second Hardbody 10 million score to put him in the bye last night. Sanjay is up on The Walking Dead. Mike has the rig. And there's also a Crazy Eights tournament, side tournament going on right now. 80 players, 14 entries, top 8 scores will count on your card, and then the top 8, excuse me, will make the playoffs. Currently, Howard Dobson, Chris Usiglia, Travis Perlick, Carter Castleman, Daniel DeBobis, Benjamin Fariga, Philip Tomchak, and Pete Indick are your top 8. Sorry about that.
That's strange. Why is the screen doing that?
I don't know. I think maybe one of the cables or something. All right, so Sanjay with 2 million, I believe.
All right, I'll have to mess with that after. Crew Pinball, we aren't spinning the wheel of doom right now. You don't want these players to play blindfolded or anything, do you?
Thank you for that follow, Lord Commander RJ.
All right, this is where we are here now.
Again, Carlos is already through. He can play spoiler to either Steve or Jack.
And right now he is currently. Sanjay does have a fairly decent lead.
Oh, Sanjay's player 1? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sanjay is player 1, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so not much there for Carlos, but in second place for the time being. Balbo NYC, thanks for the follow.
What was that?
Machines randomly assigned or top seed picking?
Top seed picks the bank and order for the first game, and then your order on the next game is based on your finish on the previous game.
Gotcha.
It helps make the games go a little faster because then they're not, I'm going to go first on the next game. It's just you know your order for the next game and you can go right into it.
Yep.
I'm going to go try and see if I can fix that camera.
No worries. It's good though. It's good. All right. So Steve Zoller is up.
I won't mess with it since we can see the score right now anyway. All right. So Steve Zoller is up. Lights his modes. Now, we're going to go barn here. Is that typically what people... Oh, my.
Yeah. Bad rebound off the well walker. Yeah, build up barn. Try to get through it. Make CDC more valuable.
Yeah. I mean, that barn, if you can hit that orbit,
yeah.
that can be huge points.
Exactly. All right, Jack up. He has prison ready.
There's a sheet of paper with a list of banks.
All right, starts prison. Time to take down some walkers. Another out lane on the
That'll put him in
left.
second, though, right now.
Players 1 through 8, please check in for the main finals. Players 1 through 8, top seeds.
Did you guys catch that?
Yeah, couldn't hear it. Can you say that a little louder?
How the hell did you dump top 8? You're gonna have to look at the audits, check the scores. You know what? I'm friends with a lot of the scorekeepers, so that helps a lot. I never thought of it. I like that idea. It'd be a lot easier than skill.
All right, so your top 8 are checking in for the quarterfinals.
I don't know why the camera's doing that. I'll fix it, but
No fishtails, not that I've seen. All right, Sanjay up, ball 3. Lead.
with the lead, doing what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Needs a little help from Carlos.
Yeah, Jack currently still in second, so he could negate that tiebreaker. Let's see what Sanjay does. Nice flip. All right, 1 letter on prison, 2 letters on prison. This is Walker shot. Nice combo. Another well Walker.
And a drain.
Gets bit. All right, he'll finish with about 27, 29? Can't tell.
29,671.
All right, 29. For this Walking Dead, let's check the scores real quick.
Oh boy.
This Walking Dead had some good scores, but if you take a look at the scores from qualifying, you'll see just how tough it was. And but yeah, 428 from Greg Kennedy. But if you look at take out the top 10, and if you get you get in the 100 millions,
Yeah.
which is, you know, you can do that at home. But this one was very tough, so that's where we are.
Alright, is he going for a well Walker here? He's got his modes. Is he trying to go tunnel? He does go for tunnel here.
Okay, good. Cradle right there, coming around.
Doubles his. Oh, nice. Hits it on the
Beautiful.
doubler, too,
Oh,
for
my
15
goodness.
million.
Huge.
That is going to be close to Sanjay's score now.
Yeah, I think that's
He's
it.
passed it.
Yeah, that's
With
it.
bonus, he should pass it, and that'll be it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So Sanjay's day is now over. Thanks to Carlos.
Yeah, he could have played spoiler, but he played spoiler for the wrong
He could
person.
have played spoiler. He played too good. He did too good of a spoil. Too good of a spoil. We got Timbits in the house.
That was a killer 15 million shot. All right, so now
We're down to 2 players.
between Steve and Jack to advance. Steve
Whoever gets the most points here,
basically takes it.
whoever wins between these two will take it. 1 ball can change it all.
No bonus pinball for you. All right, Steve lunging. Slade cradling. Where are we going? Nice ski pass over. Okay. 2 more on Well Walker. All right.
Sir.
Yes. I know, you gotta go around.
All right, so it looks like he's going to start barn here. Just misses. Take another shot at it.
Nice.
Starts the barn.
Good.
Misses. Gets it back on the right. Ooh, another miss. Try to hop it over. And a nice
Beautiful.
shot to the orbit there for 2.5. Misses again. Gonna try post pass here.
Yep. Good decision. Good bounce.
Hard to get it under control here.
Yeah. Got his crossbow.
Misses again.
Another chance at it.
Oh no! Okay.
All right.
That does put him in the lead ahead of
Yeah.
Jack. Jack needs to double his score and a little bit more
Okay.
in order to advance.
So skill shots, what, like 750 to 1 million? So
Yeah, it depends on if
the
he got
other-
all the other two. Yeah, he
Gotcha.
could get. I think it's up to 1.5 if you
Okay.
get all three on the third one.
All right, here comes Jack.
So if he does have that 1.5, he's really looking at trying to get about 3 million points.
That's right. Jack.
And those red shots are lit for those prison shots, and I think they start at like 700,000 or something,
And
right?
he does have Bloodbath lit too.
Oh, he does too. Yeah, do you go for it? I mean, you don't need bloodbath points, right? You just
No.
need 3 million. Maybe you hit a couple of those red shots. I don't know. He's
Yeah.
thinking. I'm sure he's thinking about what he wants to do. He knows he just needs a.
All right, 1.15. Nice little bonus multiplier there. Okay, where's he
See,
going?
like a few of these red shots will do it for me. Maybe take the left ramp, get a safe feed.
All right, there's one.
600,000.
There's another.
Bounce over? No. Oh, crossbow.
I didn't give it to
Oh,
him.
didn't give it to him. Okay. He's
that
just about
7.5?
a million shy now. He still has the crossbow.
I think.
Beef to move?
Yeah. We'll just finish the round and then yeah.
Is this a tiebreaker?
Yeah. No, this is just the last game. He wants that extra ball for those
Yeah.
points. Okay, hit the left ramp.
Yeah,
Oh, he's got it.
yeah, I think he does.
He already has it. He already
yeah,
has
he's
it.
good.
But I think he's going to play it out because that'll help determine the standings anyhow.
All right, nice job, Jack. So Carlos and Jack advancing, along with Bill Mason, Brian Shepard, Matt Richardson, Tom Graff, Sterling Mitoska, and Louis Bevins to face off against the top 8 in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, so he can affect finishing standings on some of the other players if he can pick up more points here. So that's why he's still playing. He doesn't have to, but
Finish it out.
finish
Get
it
some
out.
flips in.
Why? I mean, if you're going to end up, maybe you end up playing the game again, right?
Exactly.
You want to get as much practice on it as you can.
You know, as long as he doesn't blow it up and go to 2 billion,
Wow,
get some extra
I mean,
flips in, right?
once he gets first place, he'll
yeah,
be.
yeah.
He's probably there with bonus. Yeah, he got it. He's first.
Nice job.
Good job
Nice
for
job.
Jack. Jack will
Yeah.
advance. That'll. All right, I'm gonna go see if I can fix the way that camera looks there. Oh, and you're done? Are you done for now? I appreciate you hanging out in the booth. We're gonna get a couple other commentators in for round 2. I think Levy's coming from Beef to Booth, so we'll be joined by Levy and maybe somebody else.
Chris
So-
Warren, I think.
Chris Warren?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you all. It's,
Thank you
been
guys.
Fun. Appreciate it.
We'll,
Have a good time.
we'll be back shortly.
All right, bye.
Well, I'm out too, so they can both.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to hang out, so I'm going to bless you with points. Thanks, man.
Do you want to sit here or here?
I'll sit over here. Come on in, Chris. Yeah, join the club. Plugging pin steps and pin shades.
So,
Nah, I'll throw them on. Thanks.
there you go. It's going to sound weird to you guys, but it's fine on stream.
You're going to sound like a Xylon.
Yeah, but it's a Xylon.
Yeah.
If you watch it back, it's
Yeah, I checked it out a little last night, actually. It was fine. It's
weird.
Is your boy
Join the club. You got pumped out of
I remember I saw he got submarined by Gregory.
If you want to do sponsors, you can hit the sponsor button here, and then
Okay.
or you can just plug like what Jeff said.
They're bringing us the finals, Jeff, or just this round?
This button here,
Yeah.
it's just standing, click it,
Oh, great.
and then click it again.
Oh, great. Great.
Okay.
Thanks.
And then if you want, I can come and help anyway.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I don't want to screw anything
I'll
up.
hang around while I wait, but I'm going to queue up.
Oh, are you playing in?
Yeah, but while I'm not, I'll stick around here.
Thanks. Thanks, Mike. Oh. Wow, this is exciting.
This is a double treat.
This is exciting.
This is a double treat.
Not only getting in competition, you get to do competition.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. You're in for a special treat. The time-honored tradition, which you know well, beef to booth. This is Levy Naaman, fresh off a painful 10,000-point loss on a Hardbody, joined by the Led Zeppelin player and owner extraordinaire, Chris Warren, coming from down south to get in your mouth. How's it going, Chris?
It's
Welcome.
going great. This is Chris Warren, a.k.a. Lord of the Rings breath, LOTR breath.
English, Chris, English.
Jeff's telling me to speak English.
Don't worry, I'll keep him in line.
We're not speaking Canadian around here.
Yeah, it's an all USA, but
That's
USA.
right. And it's a pleasure to commentate with the one and only Levy Naaman.
And this round, or the finals?
The whole thing.
Steps
and pin shades.
The whole finals here is brought to you by Pin Steps and Pin Shades. You know these innovative pinball products. When I first saw the pin shades, I kind of poo-pooed them. And then I got my hand on a pair, and I tried them, and it really helps you reduce the glare, focus on the ball and the flippers and all the things that you need. And the Pin Steps are a cool new product, too, that can make your games a little more difficult, a little more quickly, and they look cool. So we're glad to have those guys on board. And, of course, let's hear it for Jeff Teolis.
Yeah, Jeff's done an amazing job.
He's waving cash around right now, but you don't have to do that to be our friend, Jeff. You just have to put on a good tournament. Bringing back Pump and Dump. Do you remember the golden age of Pump and Dump 5 years ago, 6 years ago?
I do.
What happened to it, man?
Well, I'm wearing a Pinburg 2012 shirt, but I went to Papa back in 2009.
Oh,
and that's when it was
wow.
card-based. But it's still Pump and Dump. It's just card-based.
Yeah, card,
So,
Pump
yeah.
and Dump. There's more ways to skin a cat than just match play. These are fun formats that really let you kind of get to know the games. You don't just have to step up. These games were, I'm sure you've heard by now, incredibly challenging to play.
Insanely difficult, especially on the tilt settings. Not just tilt settings, but the tilts were very difficult, which is, well, I'm not making excuses, but I'm not the most accurate
What was your
player.
best score on Zep? I know that's your favorite game here.
77 million.
Oh my God! You told me on day one, hour one, that 100 would be a good score. I think that's true. 100 might have got you in the 70s.
Yes.
My best score was about 115, and I got that early and just didn't bother again.
Yeah.
Tight tilt, tough settings, 2 ramps. They've eased up the settings on it. A few of the games they've used up on the settings, and they're going to be a little more playable. They didn't go too nuts though. There's no ball saves that weren't there. They haven't turned them on. 2 seconds on Zep. Right now they're doing, I believe, the round robin practice, so everybody's getting 45 seconds. The new players, the top 8.
Yes, and they brought a couple of games in. They brought Stars in, and they brought Beatles in.
And Beatles, not Beatles Sea Witch. It was in Classics earlier in the weekend.
Okay, gotcha.
So, and it's bank format.
And they, let's see, they took out Twilight Zone and...
what's the other one they took out?
Duotron.
Not Duotron.
Well, it's gone.
Whatever it was, it's gone. And now we got Beatles and we got Stars. It's too bad. I really liked that TZ, actually. It was fun to play.
It played well, and it held up very well. They had to rebuild the upper left flipper with about 1 hour left in qualifying. But
On which game?
On Twilight Zone.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It got hammered on all weekend long, and it held up amazingly well.
Did they just pull it at the end?
No, they rebuilt the flipper and got it back in action. And I watched Brian Shepard crush out about a 450 million game on it as time was expiring
What a crack crew.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we got Bruce kind of bossing people around right now. he loves yelling at people when their 45 seconds is up. We got Ian Harrower sporting a hairdo that I hope to one day. Like I'm just an amateur in the Skullet game. I've kind of got it going, but Harrower has got 7, 8 inches now, and he's got it in a ponytail. But that's an option for all of us. Maybe you should grow your hair out, Craig. I mean, you got a beautiful head of hair there. Maybe you should get something going.
I had longer hair when I was a teenager.
10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Okay, so it's it looks like Bruce is yelling at everybody.
Escher's throwing shadow punches. Escher's getting ready. I see doing fist bumps with Gregory Kennedy.
Shep is reading off the banks and the groups. They're selecting. Okay, our benefactor, our streamer Mike, is coming in here to check everything out. It all looks good. And
quarterfinals.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Mike has updated the groups. I gather we're probably going to follow Group 1 as the tradition. But any of these groups would be fun to watch. Good players.
Absolutely. I'm looking over this group of players. There's just some amazing. Bruce is getting the finger. Instead of giving the finger, he's getting the finger.
Bruce is no stranger to getting the finger. He said Bruce is no stranger to getting the finger. All right, Bruce Nightingale, he brought a bunch of games. He brought his beautiful wardrobe. Unlike me, he is bald. I keep telling him he doesn't have to be bald anymore. Just grow your hair out, dude. It'll be just like when you were young.
Bruce is one of my favorite people in pinball.
What's not to like?
I'm telling you, what's not to like?
And okay, we got our first group here. They are picking games. Looks like Jack Tadman moved on from the previous round, and Shepard moved on from the previous round. So Shep is not doing any TDing as he is still playing flipper pinball.
Have we talked about the banks at all?
We have not. I think they've seen them. We'll call them out as they pick them. It's kind of easy. I think they're all 3 games in a row banks. So it's kind of going to be easy for us to see, with the 4th game being the tiebreaker.
Yep, they're starting out on the game, whatever their set of 3 is, they're starting out on the game on the far left, and they're just moving one space to the right.
And Mike C. is eagerly looking at the camera. You see him right there. Figuring out where to go with this rolling pinball rig. Man, this was a tough field this year.
Insane.
It's the hard, with the exception of that oddball Papa A pump and dump from 6 or 7 years ago.
I was there.
Yeah, you remember that. This is the most difficult, both classics and main, field of pump and dump I've ever seen. No score was safe. No score.
And the games were set up so hard, yet players, especially the younger players, were still able to put together some amazing
You know what it was? You couldn't make the moves. You couldn't make the old moves, so it came down to accuracy. And the young guys, their accuracy is undistinguishable.
It's crazy.
Read off this prize pool for us, Chris.
Yeah, okay, so we've just been handed a sheet with the prizes, and if you made the top 24, you're guaranteed $130. And 9 through 16, they're going to get $335. 5th through 8th are getting $700 a piece.
Oh, I get it.
This prize pool is stout, y'all. 4th place is $1,200. 3rd place is $1,800.
All right, we're gonna.
Second place is $2,500, and the winner's getting $3,300.
Amazing. And how much did I just win for coming in 17th or 18th place?
$130.
It'll work.
It'll pay for some hair care products. I hate it here because he took his.
Did anybody pick that group?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, we're going to follow the Escher group,
All right.
which is going to be Bond, Hot Wheels, and a very, very tilty Tron.
I have a question. I know I got here a little late. They loosened a few tilts.
They did not touch Tron.
What about 007 though?
They also did not touch that.
Oh my God! So y'all are in for a treat if you didn't see any of the qualifying last night. This 007 is if you flip too hard, you'll tilt.
Do you know anything about Hot Wheels?
Only what I learned yesterday.
Okay, well, you're going to be the rules guy for Hot
Okay,
Wheels.
well, I played it 2 or 3 times. All right, we're getting some direction from Mike.
Okay, we're about to get started on Bond, the final 16, the quarterfinals, brought to you by Pin Steps, Pin Shades, Jeff Teolis, and beautiful, roomy
Once you see the bond come up in that little box, just click it, and it'll give you the.
Okay. So yeah. All right. Bear with us for just a moment, and we're gonna start out with Bond.
So this Bond, it's 60th anniversary. It's not the normal Stern Bond. Many people have never played this game because it was so expensive when it came out. You don't see a whole lot of them.
Good job.
But it is, as the rest of all these games are, it's set up very brutal, very brutal. No rubbers on the outlanes. Tilt is a sneeze type of a tilt, and yet people were still able to put 26,000 on it, which pretty much boggles my mind because that's basically rolling it twice. I know it doesn't truly roll to what you hit 99,000,
Yeah.
100,000, but it only has 4 digits, so you roll it at 9999, and people were rolling it twice and a half, which is crazy.
People were having some very solid games. I will say it is playable. I didn't find the tilt that bad. I mean, it was nowhere near as bad as Tron. And you get warnings, so
Yeah.
Tron, it was like one smack and that's it. So
Yeah.
a lot of games are like that.
My
Walking Dead.
problem with Tron was I would get a danger or two and not realize it, and then I would flip tilt.
That's why you always got to play on that Tron like you had 2 dangers.
Yeah.
We're
Now,
going to see a couple tilts.
I'll go ahead and say that other than the tilt, though, that Tron plays really well. I mean, the Cora shot is one of the easiest Cora shots I've ever seen.
Yes, that core. But you know what? One thing about that core shot, you get it in there and it just trickles around, you're not getting your core up. This happened to me several times. You really got to get a nice.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a solid thwack, but it's
Right.
got to go in there and
Yep.
with a little bit of speed. You might notice a couple people do that.
Yeah. Know this already, Levy, but there is no switch on that Cora shot. It uses the spinner to recognize the shot.
So if it goes in slow, it thinks you didn't do it fast enough.
It has to make a full revolution of the spinner, or you will not get credit for that shot.
I did not know that. A little interesting tech tidbit from Chris.
I only know that because I used to own one a long time ago.
And that's the kind of tech tidbit you want on the stream. You know what? You know what that didn't take? 6 minutes for you to explain. It was interesting, it was concise, and it might very well come into play. Because like I said,
could, yes.
happened to me a number of times.
Yes.
But it's a hungry Cora shot.
Now, you probably know Bond 60th better than I do.
I don't know it too well, but there's not much to it.
Yeah.
There's a super skill shot where you try to hit the drop to instantly light. Oh, there it is.
And here we go.
Here it is. Here comes Escher. And he did not get the super still. He's working on those inlines, just wants to get a multi-ball going. Backhands it. It's a very tough backhand.
It is. It almost needs to be a rollout backhand, instead of from a trap.
And ABC is your double and triple bonus.
Yes.
That can be quite lucrative.
It can, absolutely.
Oh, that's a double and a tilt.
See y'all. That was one little move, and it's straight into tilt.
I'm not going to go with little.
Well, it wasn't that small, but we knew it was going to not stop at danger. We knew it was going to roll
I
into
thought
tilt.
he might get away with it, but the answer is no, and he has... Oh, man, it's going to be hard for us to work on scores on this. I might get a pen. Hey, you got an extra pen or Sharpie over there? He didn't have much. That was probably 100 points or so for that ball.
Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Laser Los.
Laser Los, yeah, he snuck in late.
I told him I would give him a hard time because I'm always watching his stream. Now he's on my stream.
Yep, he better behave himself.
He better not eat no Carolina Reaper peppers on my watch.
All right. Yeah, he snuck in the last hour. He's in He's got 500 points already. Oh, ball save. It's coming back. Again, one of the few games with a ball save. Fair, I think. All right. That'll get you towards a gadget. Now he's working the drops. Misses late. Another one. That's one to go, and then the multi-ball shot. Oh, and he drains. He's going to have 810 points. 1,300 points, roughly.
I found the return off those drops is usually fairly safe.
And here is Bevins. He's sporting kind of an Obi-Wan Beetlejuice look today, which is cool. And he has been playing well. He qualified, one of the few, I would say, to qualify for both Classics and Main, much like myself. But he's trying to go deep into this one. He's working the drops.
Lewis has put up amazing scores all weekend.
Yeah, he's, very, that's a double.
Oh, he got away with it.
Man, that target bricked. I swear he got it.
That's one of the few times you're going to see a danger on this game that does not roll into the tilt. But he has to be very careful right now because a hard flip will tilt the game. There we go.
He really wants to settle down here. Oops. Thanks, Mike. Sorry about that, guys. Mike is... There we go.
We got it populated now. Thank you.
It takes a village, Chris Warren. All right, multi-ball's lit. And it's a cool multi-ball. It's one of these ones where you got to lock a ball, and then you get jackpots, and you'll see it as it happens. There's not much to it. That's kind of the cool thing about this game. If you're lucky, you'll get to play one sometime. There's around 500 of them floating around, and we've got one here at Pocketeers. Multi-ball is lit. You can see he's going for his ABC there. And there's also a bonus collect, too, which I think is lit at this point. See on the right, the lower right?
Yep.
But you don't want to cash it in quite yet.
Do you collect that with your does it give it to you multiplied?
Yes.
Okay.
But it does reset to 0. All right, It's multi-ball. Okay, you can see he wants to set it in there and lock it. There's 2 ways to do it, the top left hole and the top right hole. Lots of glory in those holes.
A true Levy statement if there ever has been one.
And I was hoping Jeff wasn't listening to that. All right. Is that coming back? It is. Man, he hasn't really done much, but he is adding some points. He's up to about 1,500 now, plus some bonus in the tank, plus he's got 2x. There it is. That's it. He got both of them. Boom! That's going to put him over 2,000. And he gets another ball in play. This is textbook Bond multi-ball. And you now know how to play Bond. See, that didn't take long to explain. It's Bond.
It's Bond.
He could get his bonus collect now. He has 2x, 2,000 bonus. He's in very good shape. Very nice.
The Lazarus.
Just you got to pay attention, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's it. For his multi-ball, he might be thinking collect, but man, if he just gets that C on the right. Oh, he misses it. He's going for the collect. But man, that's another 1,000. That's the same thing as the collect. All right, he's got 3x. That's 3,000 points bonus. Boom! Help me, Obi Beetlejuice. You're my only hope. Look at that. He's about to roll it. Now, you will see he keeps his... no, totally starts over. He loses his multiplier and his bonus, so he can work on that again. Okay. Very nice. No bonus. That's going to put him at 8,000 roughly.
Ball 1.
Nice ball. Bev has, what did we say? 2,000 points.
Oh, you're yeah, because it only displays the
Yeah.
one.
I already forgot. Hey, Bevins, how many points roughly?
8,000. I was like 90.
Yeah.
997.
All right, Bevins has about 8,000. Nice going, Bev. And here comes, who's this
Nate.
young man? Oh, it's Nate, right. Yeah, Nate Oh, no. It's coming back, right? With Double Danger?
I don't think so.
It's not. Okay, he's got 223 points. Not the ideal start, but he will have another shot. Here comes Escher. Escher has 50 points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important to note that that ball that we saw from Lewis is not what
That was a highly exceptional
normal ball on this thing.
We don't need to play the how was it in qualifying game, but I would have been happy with it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Again, Pin Steps and Pin Shades bringing you this quarterfinal action. The finals. The entire finals. I don't want to give them quarter credit. I'll give them full credit.
If the GOAT was here, what would you say about the action?
Hot, goaty pinball action. All right, he got his super skill. He's got his multi-ball lit.
Yeah, nice.
All right, let's see if he can duplicate what Bevins is. That was amazing, the 1-2 lock he got. And I'm not sure if you noticed, but I think he might have, a second earlier, got it in the top pocket. All right, it's not what he wanted exactly. Is he going to backhand it? No, he's just going to hold on to that puppy.
Wow, that was a crazy bounce.
On the fly, I thought he had it, but it rattled out. There it is, lock one.
Oh my goodness.
He doesn't. He has time, but it's not that much.
He won't miss this.
He has 10 pinball seconds. He did not miss it.
He did not.
All right, another ball into play. That's 3 balls, and
this reminds me of that whatever that mode is on the Simpsons Pinball Party, where you keep locking balls.
oh, right. Or even something simple like that Zepp spinner multi-ball. Lock balls. Get more. His jack is lit. You see that?
Yeah, that's
over at
the
the
captive
captive
ball. Yeah, what's that worth? Do you know?
Nope, but
We're gonna
he wants
find
it.
out. Yeah, he wants it bad.
Oh, he keeps being a little early there. Even the youngsters miss sometimes. Oh. Now he's just nailing the spinner. There it is. Okay, he's up to about 2,000 points, and his bonus is max. He needs to get his ABC again, and then he'll have max bone. But he's in the bone zone. He's knocking on the door of the extreme bone zone. That's it for his multi-ball. Double danger. And he wants that ABC. He only has... Let's see, he's up to about 36 now. And what is the target he needs? Oh, he needs that one on the left. See the blinking spot target? That's worth 1,000 points right now if he can hit that.
Yes.
And he's thinking about it. He's up to 3,900. He's looking around.
He's taking a breather.
Adjusting his cargo shorts. We call all the action here, Chris Warren. He's thinking about it. Not sure if he was going. He's got to get that 1,000 points, right? No, he's not thinking about it right now. He wants to lock it in that thingamajiggy.
The thingamajig?
The hole.
A quick shout out to Andy Bagwell. We're not ignoring the chat. We're
laser focused on this hot pinball action.
We are. We're laser focused.
It's nice to have Chris on the other side. He's always one of the chatters. He's one of you. You know, he's
I'm one of the people.
He's one of the people.
I'm one of the people.
He's a stream chat guy.
I'm the Cheer 101 bit guy.
Which reminds us, cheer, bit, sub, subscribe,
Yes.
all that good stuff.
Yes.
All right, he's still focused on. Oh no.
Sling out.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he was so focused on that, but it doesn't matter. He drains, and he's going to have 6,300 going into ball 3. All right, here comes Laserlos with a 1,300 points in the bank.
Shout out to Z-Mac, Rachel. I see you in chat there.
That's coming back. You'll see he did get his super skill. His multi-ball is lit, and he is considering his options, of which I believe are start multi-ball. And nope, rattles around. You know, this organization, Chris Warren, does not tolerate failure. And I feel like
They'll take a finger.
Yeah,
they'll take a finger.
Or they'll
or
throw
worse.
throw you in the piranha pit. There's a lot of ways you can go. Pit of fire from the
Sharks with freaking laser beams on their
all
head.
that stuff. And Laserlos wants to avoid that fate. Man, it does not want to go in there.
That would be a fitting end. Laserlos and Sharks with lasers on their freaking heads. Oh, there we go.
He frickin' laser beams it right in there.
Sporting the Outlaw Pinball t-shirt.
There it is, lock one. Very nice. He's got 10 seconds. It is 10 pinball seconds. That'll come back. He's down to 7, 6. You know, those are almost real seconds. Oh, not quite. He's going to have one more shot, I think. Oh, he was a little late. One more. Oh, that time he went early. He wanted it so bad. All right, he's got a relock. He can take either one, I believe. Uh-oh. All right, he's got a restart opportunity. And it's not going to get it.
That was not free. It was not free.
Unfortunately, his multi-ball not quite as good as the other guys. It's going to bring him to 3,000 roughly. Los with 3,000 points going into ball 3. Here comes Lewis. And Lewis Bevins.
Lewis is the rules master, but backs it up with equally good skills.
And I think he's got a stuck ball.
He's got his hand up.
Oh, that might move in a ball search.
Where is it?
It's right up top of the bank, the MI6 bank by the pop bumper. That's going to pop out. Right in the top center, you can see it kind of gleaming at us. Come on, Tom.
Tom Graff walking by.
Yeah, he doesn't look too happy, but Tom knocked me out with 10,000 points on Hardbody. I really want him to kind of get it together. Oh, what a nice save, but he got himself in trouble. And that's not going to give him much. 8,300, kind of a wasted ball, but he's got a big cushion. More cushion for the pushing for Lewis Bevins. All right, here comes the youngster, Nate. He's a new guy on the scene from South Carolina. That minivan coming up from South Carolina had a lot of quality players. Drew and Ken Grant and all these guys.
Yep.
You know, I'm thinking Ken Grant, Nate Grant. There might be something to that. As in, maybe he did get it way early there. Smartly flips away. I don't think the ball save would have corrected him on that. All right, Nate Grant is ready to start his multi-ball. Nice little tip over. Way late. I bet he doesn't miss that badly again. Now, up top, those are not movable lanes. It's old school.
Yep. You'll press the button. You'll try to move them.
Yeah.
And you'll know that they don't move, and you'll still try to move them.
It's instinct.
You can't help it.
Oh, a little bit late there. It's kind of tighter than it looks. Bruce somewhere is arching his eyebrow from that statement. Bruce, an adherent to the That's What She Said school of comedy. All right.
Somewhere he's singing some Elton John.
Oh,
see, that's just it.
You called it, Chris.
That's what this game will do to you.
Tighter tilt than I thought. I gotta admit, I poo-pooed your tilt warning at the beginning. Well, we're gonna see
my
Tron.
warning about the tilt warning.
Oh man,
my preemptive warning.
I forgot to check Nate's score. It can't be too much. I'm gonna call Nate at 1,000, which might be generous right now.
That was tough. One thing in this situation here you got to remember is it's just game one.
Yep.
Nate,
sure.
if Nate is a fabulous player, and if he bombs this out, he's still got two more games to go.
And you can literally get 0 points on this game, and all you got to do is win the next two, and you're guaranteed through.
And just in case people don't know the banks, the next game is totally opposite of this. It's Hot Wheels. It's a Hot Wheels that you can move around a little bit.
Yep.
It's a Hot Wheels that plays, I won't say long. None of these games play long, but a game on this Hot Wheels is like a normal game of pinball. You might get a 5 or 10 minute game out of it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So the next game in a 4-player match is going to go much longer than the 007.
All right. Everybody's chilling out. We got one more ball to play. Escher steps up to the pinball machine with 6,300 points. Escher is being very affable, talking to Bruce, talking to Preston. He's an affable guy.
Affable. Well, he's an Australian now.
He is, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing shoeies. He's drinking beer out of shoes.
Yeah. That's why he was playing a didgeridoo out in the parking lot. I was like, what the hell? He's got what's he going to do with that? He's going to join a garage band?
I think he had a little kiosk out there and he was selling didgeridoos on the side.
Yeah, he's trying to get a little side business. And everyone's like, oh, he plays the that's how you do it? That's how you get good at pinball. You play the didgeridoo.
Yeah.
Crikey. All right, he's still letting this one chill. Perhaps milking his screen time. He's such a ham,
He's well, it was a tilt before this. We give him that
for sure.
And it's extremely tight. You want to let that thing settle.
All right, and he's short plunging it, getting it back to the flipper, and he's gonna get that back. That's why he short plunged it.
Yeah.
He got one free. I like that. He's trying to backhand it on the fly. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Yes,
man.
You're right. Me too. The roll-out backhand, I call it. I'm sure
double danger, triple danger. Chris, what were you saying about the tilt on this?
You can't move this game. You cannot move this game. I mean, there has been 1 or 2 instances of a danger without a tilt so far in this match, but you won't see many of those.
We're going to call Escher at 6,500-ish. And up steps Laser Laserlos. He's the man. A hat guy.
He is a hat guy. Yep. He's a hand rubbing on the clothes.
Sweatshirt.
Yep.
I curse any guy with hair who wears a hat. It's like, just flaunt it. If you got it, flaunt it, baby. Okay, he's got a pop bumper lit. That's probably good. I mean, I'd rather have a lit pop than not a lit pop. Now, those drop targets, those kind of get your various gadget-type things going, but nobody seems interested in trying to do that right now.
Yeah, the bond targets on the left, you hit them all down, and then you can spin the hat to get a gadget. And I think you get some decent points off those
There's
spins.
some good stuff there, too, and the points, but nobody wants to hit that spinner. Nobody wants to hit those drops.
With a game that's, there you go. With a game that's this dangerous, you just got to pretty much focus on multi-ball.
Laser lows, we're going to call it an even 4-ish. He's guaranteed of no better than a third right now. Here comes Bevan, steps right up. Step right up. Plunge your ball. Baby, let your flippers fly. Oh, I thought he was going to kiss it there. That was Preston smacking Zeppelin.
Preston threw his water bottle on the ground.
It was a water bottle toss.
It was the water bottle toss.
And it was, that's it. Bevins doesn't care. He got almost nothing on his second 2 balls, but it's going to give him 8,800, the score to beat. And here comes Nate the Great with 666, the score of the beast. 666.
This ain't Maiden. This is no Iron Maiden.
All right.
Okay, now it's not an Iron Maiden. It was for a second.
It was a very satanic score there, and let's see if the power of Satan compels him to do a little better than he's been doing so far in this game. He just hasn't found that. That was a nice save, and that was a lucky inland, and that was a nice save.
It's tilt. See, it's tilt. You cannot move the game.
Okay, we're gonna give Bevins. He's gonna win that one, going away.
To everybody watching at home, this was our pain throughout the weekend. Now, I won't say that none of the games could be moved, but most of the games could not be moved. The Iron Man could not be moved. The Aerosmith could maybe be moved a little bit. The Zeppelin could not be moved. The Guardians could not be moved.
Hardbody was okay.
Walking Dead was okay.
We're gonna move over to the next game.
Yep.
All right.
The Beast is brought to you in part by American Pinball, makers of top-quality pinball machines, including Houdini, Oktoberfest, Hot Wheels, Legends of Valhalla, Galactic Tank Force, and their latest, Barrio's Barbecue Challenge. Who doesn't like hot sauce and hot rods? Get all the information on games, news, support, and more at AmericanPinball.com.
I knew that was gonna happen. Son of a...
We're back. Oh, it's loud. These mics are a little touchy. Okay, we're moving on to Hot Wheels. A game that I knew almost nothing about until this weekend, and now I've learned maybe half of it. It's got a pretty deep rule set, and it's pretty fun to play. I would say it's probably my favorite American pinball game that I have played up to this point. It plays fair. We'll see if people are going to go Red Line Mania strategy, just Red Line Mania all day long, or if they're going to play the rest of the game, or if they're going to try to do both, which is probably the best thing to do. So, Levy, you got your ears on?
The Beast is brought to you by American Pinball and Pinball Profile. So just make sure you say.
I just played this one.
Oh, great. We're back on, right?
Yeah, well, the score cam went down again.
All right. Score cam is down. It'll be back up. We'll keep you posted. American Pinball brings you Hot Wheels, the proud sponsor of the Beast. They brought you this awesome tournament. They've brought you this awesome pinball machine, and it's Beast time. We will work on the score. We can at least see the score here so we can keep you updated.
Looks like Escher's going locks.
And that is up the middle left there.
Yes. There's a drop target in front of it.
Just like the last game.
Yeah.
Other side of the plate.
It is. Instead of 3 drops like Bond, you got 1 drop, but you got to hit it 3 times. So yeah, it's 3. Well, actually, it's 1 time, and then you get in the hole, and then it pops back up. You hit it 3 times, and you can see he had his lock lit when he drained.
And that is not coming back. He's going to have 7. Now he's going to have about 8 million points, I think.
And it's just a single lock. You lock 1 ball, and then you are into a 2-ball multi-ball.
Not a great ball there. It's 8 million or ish.
Yeah, that's nothing on this game.
But he did make a little progress towards his multi-ball at least, right, Chris?
He did. His multi-ball is actually ready. He's 1 shot away. This game the people were getting some pretty decent scores on this game. 300 million. There was $1 billion put on it. We're seeing a broken coil stop.
No, I don't want that. A coil stop just broke on stop. Oh, the classic Stern coil stop. You won't get that with your American pinball.
Oh, that's coming out of Zeppelin.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
That's is it loose, wiggly?
Yeah, it's a wiggly biggly.
Yeah,
all right.
Wow.
Laser Los plunges.
Yep, here we go.
Misses that right orbit.
So, Laser told me that in qualifying, he had been doing, oh gosh, that was awful.
And he's going to have roughly 6 million.
He had been doing the Red Line Mania strategy, and he decided to abandon that and just play the rest of the game, and he put a little over $1 billion on it by just playing the rest of the game.
Can you do that on the next ball? Or? Okay. We're working on this score cam for you. Just so you know, right now it's Escher and Carlos. both with about 7 or 8 million.
Yeah.
Not much doing there.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of a house ball in this game.
And,
that's no score.
There we go. That's good, right?
Yep.
Is that a multi-ball?
No, well, that's the first phase. Now that brings his drop target up. He's got to hit it down 3 times, and then that will open up the saucer behind it. You'll see a green lock light will become
We all know what
lit.
that means,
So
and there it is.
There's his lock.
And that's a multi-ball, or he's got to lock a
That
few
is
in there?
only one. And see, I told you.
Ooh, that was
You
a
can
double.
You can actually move this game a little bit. So there we go. He's into a multi-ball.
All right, he's getting something going. He takes the lead. Here's a multi-ball. He doesn't take the lead. He only has 2 million points. But he's in multi-ball, and we can only assume that the points will start coming. Jackpot, 1.3 mil. I'm going to watch the screen.
So during this multi-ball, he does, want to continue to pepper those RPM targets.
He has also lit his Epic Pops, which I can only assume is good. You don't affix the Epic label to something mediocre.
Epic.
Super Jack, 1.4. Is that the end of his multi-ball? It is, yes. All right, he comes out of that multi-ball with a very small lead. He's got about 7 million points. Nope, he's still in his multi-ball.
And it's over.
Yeah, I wished it into existence, unfortunately. And let's see what his strat is. Does he go left orbit? Yes, he does.
Oh, that's a good backhand. That's a very thin shot for a backhand.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to go. Does he try it on the right? No, that would be too...
So he's just going right back at it.
Yeah, he's not messing around.
He's not interested in Redline Mania. See, the thing about Redline Mania is you might get 15 million from it, or you might get 100 million.
And you get that off your orbits, your RPMs?
No, you have to constantly pound these 3 RPM targets.
Oh, the RPM target's in the middle.
It does the old trick of, hey, I'm broken. The screen goes black, and the flippers die. And,
old school.
Yep, the whole playfield turns red.
Bevan's playing confident. He's up to 14 million now.
And then what happens is you get a...
Ooh, that was very nice.
Redline Mania is a little bit like Cherry Bomb. You're going to get 45 seconds of endless ball save, 5 or 6 ball, multi-ball, and it's just shoot everything.
And can you advance to that during your multi-ball? Probably not.
No, I don't. Well, no, I don't think you can. I think it's independent of everything else.
I see we've got the chat handling the rules on Hot Wheels.
Yep.
Very good. And Bevins is simply handling the balls. His ball handling right now is off the charts. He's playing with a lot of confidence, coming off his huge game of Bond. And his lock is lit again. And he's up to 23 million now, separating himself from the pack a little bit.
Hey, Dalton, foosball, H2O.
Remember in pole position where you would pass the 8 cars and then like halfway down the track they'd just show up again?
Yeah.
So weird. Okay, another multi-ball, multi-beesh. Let's see what he's got. All right, you call the playfield action. I will call the scoreboard.
Okay. Well, he snuck back into
Jackpot.
the shooter lane there.
There's a 1.5 jack. So far, they've all been around the same level. Oh, a big jack right there. 10 million points.
Nice.
Is going to put him at 43 million. You know what I love about this? I can just say whatever, and I make a mistake, and no one's going to notice.
Nobody's going to know.
Wow, up to 63 million now. Super Jack, 3.8.
Lewis was crushing this game this weekend. He put up like a 400-something million.
He just added a ball?
And didn't like it. He thought, well, that's not that great, but that was about 180 million more than what I did on it.
Yeah, we've all seen Krabby, I had a good game, but not good enough in the tournaments.
Right.
But this level of play, you always want it to be better.
So that little kickback shot he just hit there, the chat could probably help us out here, but I don't know what qualifies that, but you can get a 10x playfield.
Oh, wow. And it lasts the rest of your ball, right?
No, it's I think it's a timed. It's not very long.
And he drains out a multi-ball, but very healthy addition to his multi-ball. He comes out of that with 65 million. Again, playing with a lot of confidence on ball 1. And I've been informed that we're considering moving the player cam over to the scoreboard at the next opportunity. Lewis is talking to the machine, and he's talking to you.
All right, left orbit starts.
He's in a different multi-ball
loop
now.
crash, I think. Loop crash.
Yeah.
So you got those inner loops there, And it's only 5 inner loops will qualify a loop crash multi-ball. You shoot the left orbit, the magnet at the top grabs it just like the Beatles, and you're into loop crash multi-ball.
Well, you can see it. They are flashing, and he is going to town. Is there an out-of-ball opportunity here that you know of?
There is. Some of these multi-balls have an out-of-ball, I believe, at the right scoop. I want to say it's the right scoop.
Wow,
on the very far right, you can't really see it very well, but there's another drop target with a scoop behind it.
That looks like the end of his multi-ball. Nope, that's the end of his multi. Nope, here comes another one. The balls keep coming. A little sloppy there.
He did what I do a lot, is leave the flipper up after he flipped. So when the ball came straight back at him, his flipper was up, and he was unable.
And Bevins ends that ball with 90 million.
Nice.
Chris Warren, very nice.
That's getting there. It's getting there. That's with another ball to play. Yeah. Oh wait, was that ball one?
That was ball one.
Okay.
He's got 2 more balls to play.
Lewis is looking good. Bruce is sliding the glass back onto Led Zeppelin as he replaced the completely obliterated coil stop.
It was rattling. I could hear it from here.
Yes. The coil stop was so loose he had it in his hand and he was shaking it.
Yeah,
for
it looks
everybody.
good. Closer. Yeah, it works. But get us a little closer in there. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Right now, I'll fix it after the round of the game.
When adversity knocks, Mike C answers. Once again, thank you to Pin Shades and Pin Steps. Great product here for your pinball machines. And, of course, American Pinball sponsoring the Beast. The whole enchilada.
Kind of see it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I got to have a little chat with David Fix yesterday. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, Fix was hanging out. All right, let's see if Escher can get his way back into this one after an uninspired start.
Does he not have one of the best mustaches in the business, Levy?
Fix? Yeah, that thing is
something.
That thing is definitely epic. And there is Epic on the screen. He is going for his RTM, it looks like. Am I mistaken?
Yeah. No, that's exactly right.
Oh, we lost that camera.
Uh-oh.
Of course we did.
More RPM.
Hey, but we still got a playfield cam.
Yep, and again, battle is ready. I'm not sure, I would suppose that's a mode of some sort. He wants his battle.
Yep.
We're back in playfield cam.
There we go.
All right.
Escher's still got about 3.5 million points.
So over on the far left, you've got the 6 battle targets. They just kind of happen. You don't really actively go for them, I don't think, but the ball bouncing around, they're going to
Nice save there.
There he is. So this is Redline Mania. Flippers die.
Just like that.
It tricks you, makes you think the game is dead. Then you get a little flame right in the middle of the screen.
And Nate is ready to show us what Redline Mania is all about. If I remember my getaway rules, 100 million will be the super jackpot, but that is a different pinball machine.
Yeah, no, this one will.
So he's just shooting all these red targets.
Yep, everything's lit. 45 seconds. I believe somebody in the chat mentioned earlier that you can, if you really play this well, you can get about 70 million out of it.
It's really, it's interesting. Nate went right in there for the RPM, and he made it happen. Maybe
it's not a bad strategy.
And he's up to 25 million now. A little glare there, but again, we have a decent. He's up to 42 million, and this mode is 45 seconds, then it's over.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Flippers die, and it's a little humor. It tells you that it's
Super Jack, 41 million points. Holy F and S, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. He is 120 million. He takes the lead off of that Redline Mania. Wow.
And please wait because the engine is cooling.
We know how it is. You gotta. The rainwater on the hood, it's doing my motor good. Oh, and Nate is kind of toe tapping now. He's in the groove. That was profitable. Now I guess he's going to go back. It's got to be much more difficult the second time around.
Well, it looks like he's shifting to the multi-ball. He's going to play the buffet strategy, do the RPM and do the other stuff as well.
Well, hopefully the turkey is not blue at this buffet, and he can keep it going.
Well, we don't want the tryptophan kicking in.
No, you got to stay alert. He's got his lock.
The lock is ready.
very fun game for American Pinball,
Yeah.
our tournament sponsors. And all their games are here. You can play Barbecue, you can play Galactic. If you want it, they got it here at Pocketeers. And I got the fried shrimp yesterday, and I lived to tell the tale. So don't be afraid. All right, it's another multi-ball. No. Yes. No. Yes. All right, multi-ball. And he is up now to 131 million. Very impressive start by Nate.
Yeah. So because he played his RPM, that gives him a +1 gear.
Which gets you closer to the next red line.
Well,
Again, I'm going with my getaway rules.
my understanding is the gears are all
Jackpot.
not exactly a playfield X, but they may be a playfield X, but they increase scoring for everything.
Jackpot.
And I believe he keeps that for the rest of the game. So the fact to get an RPM on ball 1 is pretty big.
And Epic Loops. He's really showing us how it's done.
Yep, he's going back to RPM now. So
He's up to 173.
Ooh.
Let's see what kind of bone he gets. I'm not sure if this is a bone-heavy game.
So there is a center pin, but there's no rubber on that center pin.
And doesn't look like too much bonus. Nope. So he's going to have 100 and... Oh, he does get 25, so he's going to be closing in on 200. Very nice.
Nice.
Bev 90, Nate 200, and here comes Escher, and he's starting from scratch basically. He does have a multi-ball ready to go, but points-wise, him and Laserlos are just starting out. Oh, yeah, we forgot to do that again.
I was going to do it, but I want to make
Sorry
sure
about that. We're updating you with your points now, so you can see what's going
Awesome.
on.
I didn't want to click anything because I'm not familiar with this at all, but there we go. So we're updated. So
another not so hot balls on Hot Wheels.
Nate needs this. Taking the 0 in game
Well,
1.
Escher needs it too.
Yeah.
Need and want are different things in the quarters, but the more points, the better. All right, up steps Laserlos. Well, he's mere steps from the machine, but he has yet to.
Here we go.
Approach the machine. Okay, here he goes. Let's see what Los has in the tank. The sweatshirt has come off, by the way.
Oh, he's getting serious.
Yeah, maybe he needed a little breather.
It's the opposite. It's the opposite of Jay-Z. He's going to put the hood up when he's serious. Los is going to take the hoodie off.
It just beetled, just like you said. It stopped on that magnet up top and
Yeah, it's
down.
pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
All right, he's going loops. Nice save. That's out.
That's mean.
He's got 11 something. We'll call it 12 mil. Not too hot.
He is caught. No breaks.
Him and Escher really lagging behind the pack right now, going to ball 3. Here comes Lewis Bevins, player 1. I'm sorry, ball 2. Well, they will be going to ball 3. This is ball 2.
All right. I expect big things out of Lewis here. He's going to show us how it's done. Oh, my goodness.
Is he going to survive?
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's how pinball should be played.
Yeah, you get a big, nice
Should be able
save.
to get away with one move, yep.
So can Lewis, he blew up Bond on ball 1, and then his next 2 didn't get much. Let's see if he can shake that.
Here we go. Well,
And
that's
gotta be a
tilt.
tilt.
No.
Nope.
Okay, so on this one you can get away with 2 good moves. I didn't realize
Well,
that.
I thought he had a double, but he apparently did not, and he can't make another one of
He
those.
just wants to get the ball on the right flipper so he can get this lock.
Oh, man. Going for it on the fly.
And this will be it. Oh, no.
He wants to start his battle first.
Yeah, he's thinking a little bit farther ahead. He looked at Nate's score and he says, okay, a naked multi-ball is not going to do me a whole lot of good.
He's got 4 points. He doesn't need to win this thing. I think that's fair.
That's true.
He might want to take the points that are on the table.
That's true.
Oh, reset tilt warnings. What an award.
Nice.
Thank you, American Pinball.
That was a great mystery award.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That was
So
pretty good.
this will.
He needed it.
He did.
He's going to have 4 huge saves in this
He
game.
had used. Yeah, he's got 2 more now. So am I correct? He start a battle with a multi-ball there?
It looks like he did. Well, whether he did or not, he is about halfway to Nate's score, and he needs points if he wants to win and punch his ticket early. Here come the jackpots.
Yep, 5 million. 5.5.
One of those is gone. Addaball. Ooh.
Did you happen to see what did he shoot for the Addaball?
I think it was the orbit, but I'm not sure. Somebody in the chat will fill us in. I'm thinking it's got to be like the kickback or that stand up, but whatever. He got it, and his balls were added. He's got 2 left into play. Nice multi-ball, 66 mil, and that's going to get him close. Yep, that's 200 points, right? 200 mil? Yeah, he's up over Nate now. Very nice play by the veteran.
I found that right out lane to be extremely friendly because most of the time you're going to get an in lane, or you can just give a little nudge and get right back in the shooter lane. So you will get a right out lane occasionally, but you got 2 out of 3 are going to be saved.
You know what Meatloaf said?
What did he say?
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's right. Bat out of hell.
Don't be sad, Lewis Bevins. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and you've got 225 million points already. You are booming it at the beast.
Paradise by the Hot Wheels light.
That's right, Chris. Man, I love having another boomer in the booth with me for a change. And slings out. One thing I'm going to say, and this is just put this in your back pocket for later. While the tilts are tight on these games, a lot of them had pretty friendly slings, which was the saving grace.
Yeah.
And you might see that come into play, especially now that some of the tilts have been loosened up.
That's a good point. I only noticed a handful of games that had really tight slings. A couple of them had almost dead slings, which helped you out a lot.
And, okay, he's almost at 300 now. He's got to have it with bonus. Let's see what his bone is.
Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I misread that.
Yeah, he's over 300
Yeah, he's
mil.
disappointed in that. But see, there you go.
310, Bevins?
That's that,
all right, that's 300 for the Bevster.
That good score disappointment. So he just knows it could have been more. He knows it could have been more. He acted quite disappointed with that score, but I want to say he's sitting in a pretty good spot right now.
Yeah, that was a nice ball 1, nice ball 2. Here comes Nate with some work to do.
Is it way too early to call Lewis into the semis? I see it happening. I know it's way early.
It's too early.
It is early.
It's too early with this level of play. But I like your moxie, kid.
My moxie.
See, you're not in the chat anymore. The stuff you say here,
That's
it's
right.
really...
That's right.
It's a matter of the permanent record. The chat will evaporate.
Right.
In a month or so. But what you're saying here, it's forever. So if I were you, I'd watch what I say. These guys in the chat, they're just loosey-goosey. They do whatever they want. Tilt! Nate's very frustrated as he walks away from the machine. That's not going to help, but it's still in a good position.
Nate walked away like he wanted to punch a wall.
Think
and
maybe,
he may very well go over there and do it. I don't know.
There it is.
He was not happy.
I think that was a little harder than he needed to go. The adrenaline's flowing. So Nate's still around 200, I think. And waiting for the game to settle down is Escher Lefkoff.
Try something.
Mike's coming over here for a second to work some tech magic. Trying to get his other camera back, I would think.
So Escher's got lock ready, multi-ball ready. Not much score though, right?
Yeah, not much. He's him and Carlos are down in the 10 million range. They're going to need to do a little better if they want to move on in this pinball tournament. God, I love hot pinball action, Chris Warren. And I know you do too.
I do, absolutely. This is the culmination of 2 solid days of, there was 14 hours of qualifying on Saturday.
I was probably here for 12 of them.
What,
Stopped off to get some beef on WEC. Multi-ball!
Beef on WEC. Here we go.
Multiball. Shout
right.
out to the Smith family for bringing me, CJ and Linda, bringing me out to the famous Buffalo Beefy place for the WEC. All right, it's multiball. Let's see if he can make a dent in these scores that we're seeing so far from Bevins and Nate. And he's still waiting for a big boom. And, oh no, that might be it for his multi-ball unless he can get the out of ball, which he does not. Oh no. Oh yes. Multi-ball is over, I believe, but he keeps the ball in play.
I believe he's heading for loop crash.
That's a multi-ball. That was a big multi. Oh no. And that's his game?
No, I think it's ball 2.
No, that was ball 3.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Escher not happy with that one. I'm going to call it 20 million, which might be generous.
Yeah, I think right there at the end, he took a swing at the RPM targets. I think he was going to go for Red Line Mania there.
Yeah, you want to get in that early, I think. I think Nate showed the way on that. You want to get on your red lines early.
Yeah, I think if you're going to do that, you need to start your first ball and just hammer them out and just try to handle the return and just do it.
All right. You've gotten baked at 5 in the morning and watched this guy play pinball live on stream. And now it's Sunday, you're back from church, and you are watching him try to assault these scores. He's got a ways to go, does Laser Los. But he knows how to play this game, and he's been watching everybody. Uh-oh! Oh, he gets saved by the post! Beautiful save there from Laser Los. I didn't even know that thing was there. Another good save.
What, center post?
Yeah.
There's no rubber on it, though. It is a piece of steel.
Is he going to survive that? He is.
There's an interlude.
Final warning. And Escher watching intently. He thought he might have stole a point there off a tilt, but it's not going to happen. What'd you get, Escher?
17.
All right, Escher's got 17. He's hoping he can steal a point here, but we're going to see what happens. Uh-oh. And Los going for the bailout orbit. Didn't cash in anything in particular. He's at 15. I think that's going to put him over. No, he's still in the 15 area.
All right, here we go. Survive this, and you can have a multi-ball. Trap. Here we go. Nail it. Boom.
All right, that's going to lock Escher into a 0, unfortunately.
Hey, interestingly enough, there is a weed dispensary right next door, and I noticed they had Laser Los's name etched into one of the parking spaces.
Yeah, he's got VIP privileges.
That's right, the frequent flyer.
Okay, so Escher's going to take a 0, and we're going to see if Los can dig his way out of 3rd place. He's got a little ways to go, but I think we've seen how it works. You get to multi.
Oh, that
might
good.
Come back.
I don't know.
And no, it does not come back. That's it for his multi. That's not going to cut it. 630K for that multi-ball. And, Bevins and Nate really put some pressure on these guys with their strong first balls. And so far, there's not been no recovery.
I think he's, what's he doing? He's looking to start a battle.
Yeah, he's going battle.
Yeah.
Don't get rattled, bro.
Don't get rattled. He's going for the battle.
And the battle is lit now at the lock shot, I believe.
Right. Well, I think right or left scoop. Either one.
Well, you get a twofer, I think, if you go in.
That right scoop, he gives you a nice little up kicker feed to the in lane, which is kind of nice. Oof. Little early.
It's a cool game. It's reasonably priced, and American frequently runs sales. So contact your American pinball distributor if you want to pick up this fine machine.
Yeah, this is. I've seen some mentions in the chat, and I would have to agree. This is probably the best play in American pinball game that's out right now.
Man, he trusted the left flipper bounce over. It did not happen. He did get himself out of last, but he's going to get 1 point.
Yeah.
So Los is going to come out of this with 2. We could be looking at a... No, we're not. Escher is going to come out of this with 2. So it's 4-2-2. And Nate has 0. So that's going to keep this tight, regardless of what happens with Lewis and Nate.
Ian is entering the results in as he goes.
Bevins perhaps does not know the player cam is not on, but he continues to ham it up.
Did he ham it up?
He did ham it up.
I can't see over Bruce's big dome.
Yeah, that giant melon sitting on top. Uh-oh. Red line mania.
Yeah, there we go. Screen's going blank.
Red line mania. Okay, you know the deal. 45 seconds. Shoot all the shots. Get points. And let's see what he can come out. Nate came out of this with, I think, 60 million or so. So let's see if Bevins can pour on the sauce.
Yeah.
The juice, as it were, on the wick, beef on wick that is this game. Okay, he's getting points. He's up to 350 now, I think. It's a little hard to see. Regardless, he's got a lot of points. He's up to 315 now, I'm sorry.
I'm not 100% sure about this. The chat can probably correct me, but I believe if you clear out every one of these jackpots,
he's almost there.
You will restart the timer, or at least add some more time to it.
He's almost there. He's got. Okay.
Maybe not.
He's got 335.
Nice.
That was a quick 45 seconds, man.
Barry, can you see Bob, please?
Those were not pinball seconds. Those were seconds.
seconds.
Hero Car Award. He's really happy about that. I don't know why, but I'm guessing it's points. And it was 20 million points, so he's up to 335.
All right.
He's switching his track, I believe. Oh, I keep forgetting these aren't real cars. These are little toy cars. Remember? I'm sure you had some Hot Wheels.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, that's a final. Oh, okay, that's it. Put the balls back. There must be a ball save over there or something. Or he had his ball save lid off of the change car. Okay, he's up to 350 now. Very, very nice play from Lewis Bevins. He has been on fire this round. I mean, let's call it like we see it, dude.
He's carrying straight on through his qualifying. He did. I don't know exactly where he qualified, but
he was in the general levy area.
Mid-pack,
15,
the
16,
mid-pack
17,
area.
yeah.
Okay.
But he has taken advantage of his opportunity.
He certainly has. He's a very formidable player. You know, I did the math, not the math, but a little research before this tournament started, and going into this tournament, there were 22 of the top 100 players in the world.
Amazing. And it felt it every inch of the way.
And then when I started looking between 1 and 200, I lost count.
It is a game of inches. Right now it is a game of feet, and Lewis Bevins with 370 million approaching.
Nice.
The 360. The bonus can be something in this. We saw Nate get a 30 million point bonus, I think.
Yep.
Oh, nice little. That's going to eagle out. Does he have a ball save or anything? He doesn't, but he got a 9 million point jackpot. He got a big bone, 40 mil. That's going to put him at
420.
420, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for the dispensary friendly score.
He got the lowest number.
420.
420.
Okay. Man, Bevins is feeling good. If he can hold off Nate, who's about halfway to his score, Bevins will have punched his ticket, and these other three can fight it out
Yeah.
for the remaining spots.
Nate's in a tough spot here. He's got to be starting to feel some pressure.
He doesn't have to win, though.
No.
Even if he takes the second, which he's in now already, he will live to fight another game,
There
to
you
flip
go.
another game.
There you
So
go.
we are setting up an exciting game of Tron.
Yes.
And I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it's a three-way tiebreaker. It's got to be.
That would be pretty awesome.
All right. So Bevins, Nate playing, that's not going to make it. All right, so Nate has 2 points. Escher has 2 points. Laserlos has 2 points. And Bevins has 8 points. Did I get that
Nice.
right? I said it with real authority. I think I got that right. Bevins has 8 points and sails through the finals. Very, very nice. He's on to the final 8 of this
Now,
high.
the tiebreaker games have been predetermined for each bank.
It's going to be is it
So
Mystic?
yeah, if we do go to a tiebreaker here, we're looking at Mystic.
It's just because it's next to it.
Yeah.
See how that works?
Yeah, well, yeah, I just had to lift my head up instead of looking at my phone, right?
Oh,
Yep.
And it's time to switch. Where are we? Right there. Tron. Did I do it? Did I do it right?
I think you did.
All right, ready? No, I did not do it right.
I think you did what you're supposed to do.
Maybe he didn't have it right.
Maybe it hasn't gone through yet.
What's that?
Nothing for now. I'm gonna fix it after this round.
Okay.
I just don't want to interrupt the round. What about this thing? Yeah, you just gotta wait for. You'll see Hot Wheels. See it says done there. Once that says done.
Oh, gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha.
We will update the player groups.
Say done by the time they start. Just click Tron.
Okay, all you need to know is Bevins aside, the winner of this game between Escher, Laserlos, and Nate the Great is going to move on to the semi-finals.
There you go.
Of this hot pinball action tournament. I hope you guys are having fun. Thanks for joining us with Mike C's stream. Thanks for joining us with this pinball tournament sponsored by American Pinball, and the finals round of the tournament sponsored by Pin Shades and Pin Steps. I believe produced by our friend Jockton. Cool guy with a mohawk and a lot of good ideas.
Jockton Streely.
Yeah, he gave me a pair of those Pin Shades. They're pretty cool.
Hey, give you all a little update of some of the other groups.
Thank you for doing that.
Group 4, they are moving into Game 3 on Circus Voltaire, and it's Bill Mason with 6, Drew Sedolia with 5, Preston has 2, and Tom Graff has 1.
Tight group.
Yes. Group 2, we got Jay-Z's, Z-Mac, I'm sorry, not Z-Mac, Zachary Parks, Sterling Mitaska,
The youngster, the newcomer.
and MJR Peanut, Matthew Richardson. They are 2 games in, and
He's just progressing. He's just updating people on the other groups.
Jay-Z's got 6.
Yeah, we told him.
Let's see, Jay-Z's got 6, Matthew Richardson has
Can I touch
4,
it?
and Zachary and Sterling are tied with 2 points apiece.
So nobody's through yet in the other groups.
Nope. Group
All right.
1 is only on their second game because they played TX
Action's been hot
Sector,
so far, dude.
and then they moved on to Jurassic Park, which is one of the more playable
Okay.
games.
You know Tron. You love Tron.
Yes.
It's been a stalwart on the tournament scene for over 10 years, and it's a 4-player game. Bevan's going first. He would probably have gone first anyway, just to get out of the way.
You know, this would be
It literally doesn't matter what he does.
I would call this a classic Stern, even though it's a classic modern Stern.
It is for sure. And while he's playing his pointless game that will not affect the results, tight tilt, hungry chorus shot, and you know what? I'm going to say a very, very doable gem shot from
Was
the
this
top
just
left
warm-ups?
flipper.
Is that what you said?
No, we're
Okay.
playing, but it doesn't matter because he's through already.
Oh, gotcha.
So as you see, we got an 8-2-2-2.
Gotcha.
I don't
Yep.
think anybody's cussed me out in the stream yet for getting that wrong. So the winner of these 3 is going to be moving on. And I guess, Bevins, it's his right to get a little practice here on Tron. Myself, I'd probably just kind of dick around and get rid of it.
Still doesn't say right here.
No, I think he said we're going to have to wait.
We'll update the
Until it's
scores here in
over.
just a minute. We got to wait on it.
Yeah, but it's 2-2-2 with Bevins sailing through. And he drains. He's going to feign disappointment, but he's a pretty happy camper. He's walking around, big smile on his face.
Yep, he knows he's moving on.
Yeah. Okay, here comes Laser Los.
It's physics. Damn.
Los going second. And plan for all the marbles. He's getting a drink. He stepped away from the game. He's getting something.
All right, we got the scores updated now.
The scores are updated. Excellent. All right, there it is. See, I didn't need a computer to tell me that. All I needed was my Sharpie
right.
and my envelope.
That's what you need.
2-2-2. Congratulations again to Lewis Bevins, the 13th seed. And he is through to the next round. Who will it be? Los, Escher, or Nate?
Pretty much, I'm not good at this kind of stuff, but I want to say there's almost 0 chance of a tiebreaker, right? There's
Literally 0 chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be deciding it right here between Los,
is it.
Nate, and Escher.
And then maybe we'll get us some hot pinball action elsewhere if there is.
That's right. Well, we got that other group. That's
Oh
only
no,
on
that's
their
not
second
coming
game.
back. That's a poor first ball for Los.
Yep.
But this is definitely a game where you can get it in one. You can get that Cora, you can get your slide cycle, you can stack them.
Yep.
So he's going to have under $1 million. not ideal. I don't think he made any progress either on anything.
One thing about Tron, and I know a lot of experienced players know this, but some people don't. In order to hit the Quora shot, if you're trapped on the right, generally you don't ever want to shoot directly at it. You want to shoot the left ramp to get the light cycle, and that brings you a nice in-lane feed.
Faster.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then you shoot the Quora on the fly. It gives you a better angle at the shot.
It's a personal preference.
It is a personal preference.
I will go for it on a trap, but if it's lit, I'll definitely shoot it.
This was probably 10 years ago. Trent Augenstein told me that, and I had never considered it. And ever since he told me that, that's what I've done.
Oh, that's a danger.
And it works.
That's a double danger. Is he going to survive? He does. And one note, the feed from the right, from the arcade is pretty friendly. You can drop catch it. And the slings are kind of dead, the right slings, so that makes it work. Okay, here comes Nate.
Another thing you can do on the scoop kick out on this.
Oh, he drains. The light cycle is lit.
Yeah,
he at least got light cycle
He can
lit.
plunge it if he wants on the next ball. The scoop on this is friendly enough. You can just hold the flipper up, and it will bounce straight up, and then you can have it'll either go into the
Yeah, it might hit the sling, but even if it does, it will not fire.
It's something controllable, yeah.
Okay. So that was not a great ball, but he at least got his light cycle lit. Got to be feeling good about that.
Yeah.
And Escher is not at the machine yet, but he will be there shortly. We have no issues with time, so nobody's going to get antsy.
Escher's got to be feeling good about this.
They should close that bathroom door, though. I mean, you want to watch that when you're playing? There's like a throne staring right at you.
Well, at least it's not on the camera, right?
Escher complimenting Nate for getting his light cycle lit. As we were saying, good ball on this one.
So 3 very small scoring balls here, so Escher's licking his chops right now.
He is. Oh no, there's no way he survives that.
Maybe.
He survived.
Yeah, he was doing some
Oh, he misses the skill shot.
Praying to the tilt gods there.
All right, there he goes, directly into the Quora. And that's what you want to do. There's another Quora. End of the line, a little early.
That's the only shot I was having problems with on this game, because the left flipper is a little weak, and the end of the line shot is earlier than you think it could ever be.
For sure, for sure.
If you know where it is on a fresh Tron, it ain't there on this game.
So playing free, he's got no tilt warnings.
Here we go. Boom.
Compensates, nails it. I believe that's his
1.4.
light cycle. Yes. All right, it's light cycle. You can stack your core on top of it.
Yep, you can stack the core. You can just light cycle out. You can just end of the line out.
There, he's coring. Definitely using this brief ball save to his advantage. There's another core shot. I don't think that's coming back, but he's very close to his core progress. Yeah, it's a short ball save. I think that disc is open. Might want to start softening that up at some point, but it seems like core all day might be the way to play.
I played this thing a bazillion times in qualifying. I never started disc.
I did. I went early on it. I got 65 million. It was the third best score,
nice.
I think. If you want disc, if you want Sea of Simulation, you got to go on it early, I think.
Hey, John.
And it's a tough game, but the disc feed is not too deadly. He's not going for it. He just wants to.
This thing was hammered on all weekend, so it's pretty dirty. So that disc is not going to sling it back at you 100 miles an hour.
Core's lit. I was going to say he's close. And he nails it right up the fly.
All right.
Okay, Cora up the center for an atta-ball. You can do it twice.
Yep.
And
Core shot for jackpot and gem shot for your super.
And man, if he can get that gem, he's almost all the way to C already. If he can get gem and disc, he might start thinking about it. Those are all coming back. He probably wants to go for his second atta-ball.
He may not get all of those back.
Well, he wants to. All 3 are back in it. He wants to get that second atta-ball.
Yes.
There it is. All right, he's out of atta-balls.
Here we go.
Now it's all about jackpots.
Yep.
And he's getting actually quite close to his second light cycle if he can get that gem shot.
This is the ball Escher wanted.
If he can just get that gem shot, and he was going for it. He flipped very early there off the upper flipper. And it's quite doable. Quite doable from the upper left. I didn't have a shot at it there. It was getting crowded. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was going to lose that one. But no, he did not.
All right. He's going around, and no, we tried it.
He's up to 15 mil now?
Yes. It's a great first ball. This is what everybody wanted, and this is what Escher was only able to do.
Player 4 using it to his advantage. Oh, he's going for it a little tiny little bit late. Boom, he gets it.
Yeah.
Light cycle is lit. He got another super jack. This could get ugly.
And that sound that it makes when you hit that super.
Can you do that with your mouth?
Oh, God. Something like that.
And he's in gem. Don't forget, that's also a bonus multiplier. That could come into play. Every gem shot is an X. And that can actually get quite lucrative. And really, he might be thinking, I don't know, he might just be thinking Quora endlessly. He also might be thinking Sea of Simulation for a quick juice up.
But I mean,
you can just keep Quoring.
Yes.
And not lock yourself out. Nice stage. No, he didn't even bother with the stage.
Did he miss that?
No, he got it.
Oh, he got it. Okay, yeah.
Got the super. He's up to 30 million now? He's closing in on 30. Putting on a ball one clinic.
He is.
And he just got himself a nice ricochet gem shot. His bonus is going to be quite high at this point.
Yep.
He might be up to 7 or 8 million in bone if he does not tilt, which is always a possibility on this challenging setup.
At some point here, he may be able to bring light cycle into this. Right? Can you
No,
do
he's
that?
in light cycle.
Oh, he's got them both?
Yeah, he's got them
Okay,
both.
sorry about that. Yeah.
That's the end of his light cycle, but he's got well over 30 million at this point, I believe. Gem is gone.
What a ball, and he's still going. Now, the end of the lines, that's what I would love to see him hit. Yeah, I would like to see what they're juiced up to about right now, because they build and build and build. What's the highest end of line you've ever seen?
Like 10 mil or so. But then again, I don't watch Escher play that much.
Yeah. Well, myself.
What did he get this time?
Maybe
That's
6 million. 5-6 million in the lines.
All right, he's up to 40 mil.
Yeah,
very. 40 mil, by the way, would get you in the top.
This was a solid qualifying score right here, and he's done it on ball one.
I don't know about you, but I'm impressed.
I'm very impressed.
You know what? If this kid, he tilts
see.
away a massive bonus
That's
potentially.
what we've been talking about.
Man, that must have been
He's
8,
not.
9
He's
million.
not too disappointed.
No.
He's not disappointed at all. I just saw his face. He's like, yeah, I did that.
Would you say he's a happy camper?
He's a happy camper.
Okay, here comes Lewis Bevins. His game again is meaningless to all but himself, and to you, I guess, the viewer.
I've seen some pretty amazing things, but I once saw a whale giving birth.
Yeah, I've heard that's something that changes your life.
But that was more impressive right there.
Yeah. I once saw a chimpanzee yodel, and it wasn't as amazing as what I just saw. It's the things in life that, that change you. All right. He's playing it out. Again, Bevins is through already, so this does not matter to anybody.
Yep, but he
himself.
can, set the bar. I mean, Escher's set the bar, obviously, but
yeah, the bar is set.
Everybody that is not going to make it still has something to play for, because we got some serious whoppers going on. This is a
New York
certified,
points, if that's your cup of tea.
I believe it's 256 or 264% on the whoppers.
That is a conversation for the Whopper-minded. I heard some chatter yesterday that we didn't quite have enough to hit the arbitrary 128 player threshold.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
we were like 123 or something.
There might have been some no-shows. There might have been some people who just played in the ladies tournament.
So we're still looking at easily the 200%.
If you have 128 people, it's worth a crap load of Whoppers. If you have 127, for some reason, it is only worth a bunch of Whoppers.
Okay.
That's for minds greater than me to decide why that is a thing. But I also don't care, so...
it's only a Royale with cheese.
That's true. There's no onions or bacon on this one. Oh. I'm not going to get too emotionally vested in this because it does not matter.
You're right. But he's doing the right thing. He's playing it out.
It's so funny. So that's why there's no switch up there.
Yep. Spinner's got to make it.
So how does it know?
Well,
The direction of the spinner?
it doesn't know the direction. But really, if you look at it, I don't think there's any way that a ball's going to go like. You can't go backwards through it.
But what if you hit the spinner from the right flipper and just hit the spinner? Why isn't that a quarter shot? Is there a rollover up there?
That's just it. There is no rollover.
How does it know, Chris Warren?
It has to see the spinner spin.
But how does it know you went in through the Cora and not through the left orbit? I got him thinking about it.
Well, if you look at the left orbit, if you hit that with any kind of speed, there's no way that it's going to... There's a small U-turn right underneath that rim, a little U-turn right there. So if you hit the orbit, it's going up here. It's not
and then it hits another switch and it knows you hit the orbit.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Baffling.
Yep, they did a smart thing there. One less thing to go wrong, right? It's not another switch that can go wrong.
Hey, he's having a nice little ball here, just for shits and giggles. And Cora is lit. I mean, he's been playing so well. I guess you just want to keep the train going.
Right, keep the momentum going.
But Escher looking pretty solid right now. Los and Nate both have their work cut out for them. Another plug for our fabulous sponsors. American Pinball for bringing you the Beast. And Pin Shades and Pin Steps for bringing you this finals round of the tournament. Again, I hope you guys are all having fun. And thanks for joining us on this beautiful, at least here in Buffalo, summer day. Lovely day.
Lovely day.
Lovely day.
Lovely day.
Lovely, lovely day. Bill Withers?
I don't know.
The great Will Withers? I think it's Bill Withers.
If it's not Dio or the Beastie Boys, I
the
don't
last
know.
in line, baby.
We are the last.
All right, see? You got no credit there? It's the spinner. Right, it won't hit the spinner.
Yeah.
If you shoot the okay, all right. I got it, Chris.
He's got it.
If you shoot the left orbit, it's not going to hit the spinner.
Right.
If you shoot the right flipper, get it in there and nail the spinner, that's your Cora.
Right.
But like I said, if you kiss it, I've been not getting credit.
Yep.
Because you're not getting a full rev.
That's right. You can get through the spinner, but not activate the spinner because it did go all the way around.
That's really something.
It's pretty cool.
They saved 40 cents on a switch. And it's one less thing to break.
Yeah. 40 cents times 3,000 machines or however many.
It adds up. It adds up. I had a friend who was so mad that he was torquing all the screws and breaking posts on his playfield. And he was like, Stern should give us extra screws. Like, what is it? A few cents? He wanted like an extra screw for every screw in the game. The guy's an idiot. Anyway, okay.
I was going to say, tell him to quit putting so much torque on the screws.
Yeah.
He's not working on a Chevy.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, so here comes Laser Los. He's got a road to hoe.
He does. He does. These two guys are chasing Escher, and
Oh,
Escher
boy.
has put up a score that is, they're going to have to
Oh, boy.
double down and do it.
All right, he's starting from scratch.
And just
Way
a
early for
little,
Cora there.
yeah. But you see how it just, it's an easier shot from an in lane than from a trap. It just is. And like you said, it's a personal preference, but I prefer an easier shot.
Yeah, I'll take that. He could just maybe just shoot his left orbit and get his. Oh no, he needs that Cora first. That's a double danger right there.
Can I give you another little Tron tidbit of information? There are very few games that I would use the artwork in front of the flippers to gauge my shots. But on that right flipper, you see the light cycle, the guy riding the little light cycle motorcycle.
God, he's early on that Cora now.
You can use those two stripes that are part of the artwork right there to gauge your shot for the left ramp.
Early or left. Well, he needs to do some gauging because he has missed that Cora shot 3 or 4 times now. So there it is.
Yes.
All right, he needs another light cycle shot. You got to think that's the next order of business. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, and a little brain fart there. He tried to drop it, drop catch it. He held the flipper up. And not so hot. He's got he's going to have his light cycle lit. No, he's still one shot short of that. Pretty beefy start there for Los. Let's see if Nate can claw his way back, as he does have his light cycle lit. So we're going to see something of interest.
So back to this light cycle. Most Trons, if you shoot it with the ball directly between those two white stripes, it will go to the left rim.
Okay.
If you shoot just before the first line, it goes to the Quora.
Okay.
And it's not something that you can rely on 100%.
It's going to be different on every game, of course.
Right, but in general, that's where that shot lies. And like I said, I normally don't use artwork on a playfield to gauge my shots, but on this game, you can do it on the right flipper, and it works.
Well, Nate is up. He misses the skill shot. Oh, he tries to backhand it. I like that. He's going to try it again? No, I thought maybe he'd try it on the bounce there. And you can just pass it over.
He's going all out. Yeah, he's wanting to. I would have post pass, but it's not ball free. But,
no.
That hurt him. Yeah, that hurt him.
I feel like he got a little ahead of himself there.
Yeah. At that point, you're chasing a score. Yeah, I think you post pass and shoot the scoop. Now I'm not going to second guess him because he's a better player than me.
Well, I'm not going to second guess Escher. He's got 41 right now. And it looks like he's got his extra ball lit.
Escher's cruising, man. He's cruising.
That might be 2.5 or 5. That's some points right in the bank that he can get here.
It's 3 mil on this game. 3 mil.
Okay.
And you can double it. You can get 6.
If he wants to try for C, he's going to have to nail that. I think you're probably just going to see him go back to Quora, but we'll see what he chooses.
Yeah.
And he's thinking walk off. You don't want to get ahead of yourself.
Yeah. Well, he's also thinking see a simulation.
He's got to get that. He's going to have to nail that disc 6 times.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he wants to do that.
Well, he's got 2 ball. This is ball 2, right?
It is.
Yeah. So
if he wants it, he should start now.
He can survive that many hits on 2 balls. This is Escher, man.
I think so too.
The amazing.
But does he want it? He might just be happier going with the. Because if you look right now, he's only got a couple on the ladder. He's only going to get a few million points right off the bat for starting C.
That's
it's
true.
not like it's going to be some massive cash in.
No, you're right.
So he might be thinking Quora.
Yeah.
How about that? The Lester talking some rules. Huh? Okay, does he get his extra? He does. That's 4 million points? Well, he's up to 45 now with the skill shot. Oh, he takes a danger.
Danger.
He is going for it. Trying to put on a little show for the people. I like it.
There you go. Yeah,
there it is.
Going up the middle. Here we go.
5 to go, I think. 3 to go.
3 more.
I guess he had a couple already that I wasn't aware of.
Isn't it amazing that you can miss that shot? It's like 4 inches wide, and we all miss it.
I know, man.
We all do it. You just saw Escher, one of the best in the world, miss that shot.
We call that Groot syndrome.
Groot syndrome. I like it.
All right, 2 to go.
2 more. 1 more.
1 to go. It's flashing.
And he won't miss this one.
He did miss it, but he gets a Quora for his miss.
Him. Commentators curse.
And don't forget, he does have some solid bonus. He just has 2x already. Here's his. You know the deal. Shoot the disc. Shoot the lit shots.
Yep.
Coming out of this, the arcade will be lit for Sea of Sim. And he's got Clue going. If you could polish that off, that'll be more points in the bank.
Yeah, this is the only multi-ball in the game that has a restart. So once you get down to 1, it gives you a certain amount of time to shoot the disc again, and you can restart back into a 2-ball like right now. Now you got to wait. See, very smart. You shoot that too early, you get a jackpot instead of a restart.
It's only going to be 2 balls though.
Yep, it's only 2 balls.
And he might want to not. Well, he's only on ball 2, so regardless of what happens, he's going to have a shot at C if necessary. But these guys have a lot of work to go to catch up. There he is, nailing it, baby. Keep nailing that disc. It's going to bring the wall back up, and then you can get some big points off of your super.
He's up to 51.
He is. Plus, he's going to have. He's got a 2x bonus, I believe, and that's going to be another 5 or 6 right off the bat. Nice drop catch. Oh, that was a little beefy, but here it is. C
of
simulation. Boom. Boom. How many points? Not going to be too many right off the bat. Like I said, I think 3 million. Yeah, 3 million right off the bat. But this is now he's going for his clue shots. Don't forget, shooting the right orbit will let your arcade for a kill shot. Arcade being the hole on the lower right. And he's only got 2 left. That'll be a cash in. That's a tough shot, that right orbit through the pops.
It is a tough shot.
But there it is, and it'll give him an arcade, which is nice. He can kill it right now with an end of the line, and he does. There is his, there's his clue, I believe, and Zune is next. You can see the 4 stand-ups.
Yep, the dangerous stand-ups.
Especially that one on the lower right.
Yes, especially that one.
He could also loop it.
You notice
I like that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Pick it off with the upper flipper.
Let's see, this will be 4 million. Should he complete it? It's end of the line, 1.2. That's starting to add up. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, he misses it. Oh, he gets the one up top off a miss. That was nice. And there it is, one left. This will be 4 million, I believe. And he could choose to shoot it, or he could go for the pops, the right orbit, and try and get his. It looks like he was trying to backhand on the fly for style points.
Yeah, because that'll spot you one, right? If you shoot it through the pop.
Oh, he was going for the arcade and figured, I think, if he missed, he would take the zoom shot. Oh, there it is. That's 4 million. 5 million, I'm sorry. And he already had Cora, so that's another 5 million, and now it's disc time.
Yep.
That's an easy one, right? You just shoot the disc. Wow, another boom! It's another boom! All that's left now is gem? No, he's got to get gem. No, he's still on disc, I'm sorry.
Yep.
He already has gem. He is almost into Portal.
And he can shoot the disc itself, or he can shoot the blue shots that are around the playfield.
No, he's way past that already, dude. He's going for Portal. All he needs is the Tron targets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now.
And he has, what, 90 million? It's a lot. Whatever he has, it's a lot. It's a buttload of points. And there, he's going for the arcade. That'll help him polish off his Tron shots. Oh, and he trains! But not going to be too unhappy with that. Let's see what kind of bone he's got. 30 million C. 8 bone. That's going to put him at 97.
Okay, I had to pull this up. So that, after 2 balls, he's already surpassed the number 4 qualifying score on this game.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, he's thinking walk off.
Pretty good.
That was great. That was fun to watch. I'm going to commend us also for calling that.
You're what now?
Commend ourselves for calling that. That's how you do it. You just say kind of what's happening and what's going to happen. You don't have to go like 6 things down the line, in my opinion.
I'm with you.
Okay, Light Cycle.
Well,
Bevan's playing his pointless game. Not pointless to him, but he cannot affect the result.
And I hate to say it, but the other 2 players' game is pointless now.
Oh.
I mean,
it could be done. It could be done.
Well, anything can be done.
But man, you've got a tough road to hoe.
Chances are about 1.5%.
And you can't move this thing around. It's tough.
Escher has stamped it. He stamped it. He stamped it, and he's moving on.
That was a very, very goaty ball. Very goaty.
Hot, hairy goat action.
That was hot, hairy goat action. Oh, he drains. I'd just like to remind you all that The Beast is brought to you by American Pinball. We just played that hot game of Hot Wheels.
That's right.
And you know what? The pinball action is so blazing, you might want to throw on a set of pin shades.
That's right.
So you can, so your cornea are not seared by this blazing, hot, scorching pinball action. Pin shades will protect you from that and the glare that you often will see when playing pinball.
I have a set of pin shades. I do. I waited for them to be on sale.
It does happen.
They're a little pricey. I'm not saying anything wrong with that, but they're
you got to pay
product.
for quality.
It's
man.
a good product. It's a good product.
And there were a few pin shades wearers at this tournament.
Yes, I saw CDs. Chris Stevens was wearing his pin shades all weekend long.
He was. Yeah, his skill shot is still alive? Oh, it's Laserlos. All right, it's Laserlos. Skill shot. Nope, he's thinking Cora. I would have kind of maybe thought skill shot because you could at least get your... he doesn't care. He thinks Cora and Light Cycle will follow. Cora is now lit. And is a little early. Got to settle down. There it is, a old school post pass. You hardly even see those anymore. It's like shots, alley pass, bump, tip. That was a nice post kick.
Yeah, it was. Jinx.
All right, it's Cora time. Up for the up for the Cora. Going for the super. He misses it. There it is. One more, I think, for the add ball. One more for the add ball, and he wants it desperately.
Yep.
Oh, that was a little. He was going for the post, but he did a little late. Oh no, he wants that add ball.
Ouch.
He gets it at the last second.
Yep.
Playing a little cute there.
I love that grace period. It's a pretty generous grace period on that add ball.
That was his light cycle's now lit off
Yep.
of the nice gem shot,
Yep.
super jackpot.
Since he's down to 2, I would definitely bring it in.
Yeah, and then he's still got an add ball sitting up there.
Oh, okay. He hadn't cast the last one.
No, just the first one.
Okay.
So he
here we
just
go.
started his light cycle, and he's still got an add ball. I think that's going to be it.
Yep.
Nope, one more. You never want to not get that add ball.
Right.
It's
That's
painful.
a bad feeling.
But I believe he's still got one more. One more hit will give him another ball save and put a fourth ball into play. He's saving it for later. Save it for later. You don't want to use your add ball now. All right, there it is. There it is. And he is up to about 15 mil. I mean, he's got a ways to go.
He's doing all the right things. He just got to do it for about 10 more minutes.
He's having a really nice multi-ball. It's been going on a while.
Yeah. Oof. All right, here we go. Ramp to Cora. Do it. Ramp to Cora. And then he's going to stay. That stage is tough now. I'm going to tell you right now. On this one, that stage is, you got to let that button out almost all the way.
Yeah, I don't think I saw anybody try a stage.
I tried it, but it's tough, man.
Like, I didn't see Escher try it. He's just flipping out.
Yeah. I think everybody decided it's not worth it.
Nice little. Oh, look at that. That was nice. Almost. Oh, and he loses 2 balls. Got a little cute on the trap saturation there. He is out of multi-ball.
A little unlucky.
And he's thinking C. That's what he's thinking. Core and C, I would guess.
Yep, he's seen the path,
And, there we go. 3 to go. You're close. You're halfway there. Why not? Take the Cora from the right. Take the disc from the left. See if you can get your way back into this thing.
Don't get too cute here.
Oh, he keeps missing the disc. Uh-oh.
So it doesn't matter which flipper you have the ball on. You can shoot that shot from either flipper, or you can post pass over the left and shoot it from the left. It's an easy post pass on this game.
All right, takes the Cora. Looks like he might be thinking gem shot, more bonus, and get him towards another light cycle.
Yeah, he's getting some gems.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, I don't think he got credit for that second Cora.
Probably not, because that spinner was probably still spinning.
And now we know why.
Yeah.
Robbery, I tell you. Also, Stern could save 40 cents on a switch. Okay, 2 to go, or is it 1? 1 to go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
my goodness.
Oh no. He fought the good fight. He is not going to be moving on, but there is still a chance for Nate.
Yep.
And, win-loss, a couple whoppers here or there. Los would still like to beat Nate, I would think.
Yep.
But it is up to Nate. Will it be, Bevins is through. Will it be Escher? Will it be Nate? Nate has about 90 million points to go to get back into the conversation. And he's got his light cycle lit as it was on the previous ball. And he's again trying to backhand it on the fly. I think he might be complicating that a little. He tried it again. Going for the style points. Oh, a little late there. A little early.
He's got
a little early. Oh, it doesn't even go in.
when you need that shot, it's just like the crank it up shot on Metallica. It becomes the hardest shot in pinball. It's just right there.
And he just took a double danger, which is not a good place to be on this game. Nate nails it. All right, he's back in. Let's see if he can first pass Los for the whoppers and the bragging rights, and then if he can make a run at this humongous Escher score.
Yep. He just needs 90 million, but then Escher has a ball in hand still.
That's true.
It's scary, isn't it?
We've seen some houses on this. It could happen.
Yep.
It ain't over, as Yogi Berra said, till it's over.
That's right.
Has anything truer ever been said? And the proud papa, Ken, is over here watching with bated breath. He knows his boy has a lot of work to do. Oh, that's a tilt. We talked about it.
Yep.
I mean, he had to make a move. He had to go for it. Okay, it's Escher and Bevins moving on.
That's right.
And it's Nate and Los calling it a day. Congratulations to those two.
Finalists here. The top 8 in B, please.